Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Amateur Hour Sports for tonight's Toronto Raptors watch party, January 29th, Wednesday night, hump day. And we got the Raptors away at the Washington Wizards. Yes, the Wizards. The Raptors have won 4 in a row. The Raptors have won 6 of their last 7. And today they play the worst team in the National Basketball Association. So, yeah. Probably should win this game, huh? Not often, and I don't know if ever. For the first time this season, I'm going into the game thinking like we might blow this team out. You know, like we're way better than these guys, are we not? So we'll see. I mean, I don't care. Like I used to be afraid of saying that. You know, I used to say I used to call things. You got to be old to remember this, but would call things like a scheduled win, and the Raptors would lose every time I'd call it a scheduled win. This is like back when the Raptors were like good at basketball and like supposed to win a bunch of these games, which obviously not really anymore. But yeah, I'm not calling this a scheduled win because like I don't know if you can schedule a win for a team that like overall probably shouldn't try to win all their games. But yeah, they should win this game. And anyways, the point I was trying to make is that whenever I called something a scheduled win, they'd lose. I'm not calling this one a scheduled win, but I'm saying I don't care about jinxing this because I don't care if they, well, I care. I don't know what I care. I care, but I don't know what I care about. But that's confusing. If they lose, it's okay, you know? So I don't really care if I jinx it because if they don't win, I think that's also okay. However, in the last like 48, less than 40, like 36 hours or so, there's been some weird rumors going on about the Raptors. Yeah, especially the Brandon Ingram situation. Apparently, like the Raptors, well, okay, Mark Stein said the Raptors are a team to watch. Now, when you say team to watch, that could mean a lot of things because, like, yeah, the Raptors have assets. Yeah, the Raptors have cap space. Yeah, they could, if they wanted to get Brandon Ingram, do it. But, like, will they do it? Probably not. But then I saw like, so, okay. Because you're not all chronically online like me, you may have no idea what I'm talking about. So Mark Stein reports that Toronto is emerging the team to watch for when it comes to Brandon Ingram. It remains to be seen whether the Raptors become more than that where Ingram is concerned, but the suggestion of potential Raptors interest is the most significant development in weeks for Ingram. So it's a possibility for the Raptors to be interested in Brandon Ingram. So that's not really why I wanted to talk about it, and this will be the video topic tomorrow. Why I wanted to mention this is because like I saw that and my initial reaction was like, yeah, okay, they could do it if they wanted to. Do they want to? Probably not. But then like I saw the discourse from Raptors fans, and though a lot of them agreed with me and thought it was really dumb to go for a player, it'd be really dumb to go for a player like Brandon Ingram because they should definitely sell at the deadline. They should definitely tank, and they should definitely go for a good draft pick in a year where there's some really freaking good players to be had in the upcoming draft. But quite a few Raptors fans online think, well, hang on. This might be a pretty good trade for the Raptors. I don't agree. I don't agree. The argument that kind of made sense to me that I saw was, look, it's hard to get star players, like star level players, and you're going to get one at like discount price here. You're going to get Brandon Ingram a lot cheaper than you would be able. I can't get this last speck off my glasses. You're going to get Brandon Ingram for a lot cheaper than you would otherwise. And that you're just not going to get star players for that price otherwise. So you may as well just go for him here. Other arguments were that you can get Brandon Ingram and still tank, and then have Brandon Ingram and whatever draft pick. But like any report that I see, like the Raptors are interested in adding like star talent next to Barnes. Like my thought is like, yeah, you just draft that guy. Just draft him in the summer. Draft a star to put next to Scotty Barnes in the summer. That's what the team should be doing. So there's that. There's also this that apparently the Raptors could be a team that gets Andrew Wiggins in a deal that involves Miami getting Brown and Golden State getting Jimmy Butler. Getting Andrew Wiggins for free isn't the worst thing in the world. Basically, if you're giving Bruce Brown, that's basically what you're doing there. But yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on this Brandon Ingram situation for the Raptors? Like, hey, if you're not giving away like any significant piece, and I had to fix my fantasy team. If you're not giving away any significant piece, like it's not the worst thing in the world to get Brandon Ingram for nothing. But you still have to tank. You still need to tank, right? That's what I'm saying. Sorry, my fantasy team needs some work here. We had Ben Matherin's not playing tonight. Josh Okogie playing well recently, huh? Josh Okogie, welcome to the team on a 1-game contract. Oh, but I need to take out... Oh, maybe I can't pick him up because I have a player who is playing tonight. Is Kobe White playing tonight? Kobe White's playing tonight. All right. Never mind. Hang on, guys. Take out Ben Matherin. We start Kobe White. All right. Fantasy team is sorted for the day. Lovely jubbly. All right, let's see. I would trade for Ingram for nothing if he signed here. Also, we could continue to tank because Ingram is injured. How long is he injured for? I know he's injured. I know he's been injured. I know he's out, but he is out. He's not been cleared for contact drills yet, but like I guess the understanding would be that eventually he would be. Okay, you could sit him out. I guess if you trade for Ingram, you could trade one of your good players to fill the contract. So you make your team worse in like the short term as well. Okay. I see that side of it. What is his contract? Probably not long left. Last year of his contract, so he's a UFA. Okay. UFA end of the year. So there'd have to be some sort of an understanding on, like, you know, hey, we're trading for you, but we'll be the team that takes care of you, but, like, you got to sign with us. How much money does Brandon Ingram want? Terrence in chat says max. Yeah. Do I want to give Brandon Ingram a max? Not really. Not really. Yeah, I guess he wants out because they won't give him the max. I don't really want to be the team that gives it to him. If you trade for Ingram, you have to trade one of Barrett or quickly to get him. Not like financially, like you can get around doing that, but like ain't no way you're paying Ingram at the end of the season a lot of money while also paying RJ Barrett and Emmanuel Quickly a lot of money too. Like that just can't happen. Absolutely cannot happen. I feel like this brim is like folded a bit. I gotta curve it a bit more. I haven't worn this hat enough to get it where I'd like it to be as of yet. That should be okay. Yeah, that's the curve I want. Anyways, let's say what's up to the people in the chat. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. Sumaya, one of our members, thank you so much for joining. Jake Conda, another one of our members in chat, thank you so much for joining. We had a member stream yesterday, so if you guys want to, if you're a member, you want to go check that out. With the 3rd edition of our Dead Space playthrough. Really good for an hour. And then really bad for half an hour when I got stuck somewhere. Tune in to find out what happened. Yeah, I also at the end of that stream I looked at my schedule. I'm gonna do as much as I can to continue to put out member content when I can. I don't have a lot of free days, honestly, but I will do it when I can again. So stay tuned for more for members. But hey, there's additional perks on top of that. We've winner one here. Light of Wisdom here. Dak Canadian, Harrison Silva, Kobe, Vedant Patel, Terrence Popovich, Kobe, Northside, Fred Gerard. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Hit that like button nice and early if you're ready to go for the stream today. And hey, maybe you're enjoying the stream already. You want to help your boy out by hitting that like button. Bruce Brown and Boucher and a future second for Brandon Ingram all day. Is that like... Does that go through? Let me see. Because he's a free agent. Like, he's going to be a free agent. Right? He ain't re-signing. Let's see. All right, let's see. Bruce Brown, expiring contract. Chris Boucher, expiring contract. Second probably won't cut it. Like, let's say we give him the Pelicans pick this year. Let's say we give him our second for next year. 2 second-round picks. Tell ya, that's and hey, give us some extra stuff so we don't get hard capped. Give us fuck it. Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Are we already hard capped at first apron? Over the cap non-tax team. Team is hard capped at first. Oh, we're capped anyways. Okay, so we take him out. Yeah, 2 second-round picks for Brandon Ingram. It's pretty good. I don't want to give away one of our first, really. How old is Brandon Ingram? He's 27. Brandon Ingram in his prime. Oh, it's tempting. It's tempting. What is my guy doing lately since the All-Star year? Wow, he was All-Star a long time ago. Decently efficient, 20-point per game player. True shooting. Yeah, 56. That's not even it's like a down year. Oh, boy. That'd be a lot of fun. Brandon Ingram would be a lot of fun, I think, if we're not giving up anything. You know what I'm saying? I might be okay with it. I don't think you need to trade RJ quickly for Ingram, possibly trade Boucher. Yeah, the thing is, if you get Ingram, you got to pay him in the offseason. You got to pay him a lot. And the problem is, you got to pay him a lot, and you're already paying quickly Barrett and Barnes a lot. So you have, no space around those guys. And, that foursome, I don't know how, is that cutting it really? I feel like you need more shooting around that team still. There's just still not enough shooting. So I'd rather cap. Well, what the fuck are we gonna do with cap space if we have cap space, right? What? Great. Now we have an extra $20 million just for nobody to sign here again. I don't know what I want. That's a complicated one. I don't know. Phoenix says throw in RJ, get a first back. I doubt it. Is RJ getting a first in that trade? I don't know. Nice hat. Thank you. I love this hat. I'm very fashionable. Much like the merch we have. I can't wear the merch every show, but hey, we have merch. Check it out. The link in the pinned top of chat, link in description. Shipped out some merch yesterday. Biked over to the post office. It was really cold, and then on my way back, it started snowing, so I'm grinding for y'all. Get some merch. Support the channel. Best way to support the channel is to do that. Directly supports me. And hey, I have all the merch on hand, so it's good quality stuff. Ingram is 28 this year. You get Ingram in his prime, basically. Maybe not, because he was really good before. I mean, hey, prime years, essentially, you have him. He juices this offense a lot. Yeah, he does. Man. Fox is a tough one just because he can't shoot, really. I prefer Ingram, to be honest. I think Fox better play, but I kind of prefer Ingram for the Raptors. Do a framework of RJ in the trade, and we get Brandon Ingram plus a protected first. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Because I don't think that they're just going to give take 2 second round picks for Ingram. I don't know. Let's toss in RJ Barrett. So we could probably take out. We take out Bruce Brown. Well, I mean, it's easy. It's just Barrett. I matched up salaries. Now they give us a Milwaukee pick, so not a great pick. I guess the best pick, like the worst pick they have is this one. Receive more favorable of the 20. So they can swap with Milwaukee in 27, which doesn't really make sense. The New Orleans Pelicans received the more favorable of its 2027 first-round pick and Milwaukee's 27 first-round pick. And Atlanta will receive the less favorable of the 2 protected for selections 1 through 4. Okay, so this one, not really. It'd be this one. So, I mean, that works. So it'd be Barrett and Boucher for Brandon. Wow, we actually decreased by 3 wins making this trade. That doesn't does that add up to you guys? Do we get 3 wins worse by adding Ingram and losing Barrett and Boucher? I think we get better. I think the Pelicans get worse, not 3 wins worse, but curious one. Yeah, it's Random doesn't make a whole lot. It's doable for sure. RJ and Zion back together. That is kind of funny. Imagine a starting lineup of IQ, Barrett, Brandon Ingram, Scott, and Jakob. That's stacked. Something's missing. Like what's it's like 4, 5. It's 5 guys who like if I signed an overall would be rated like I don't know, like Barnes is like an 87, Barrett's like an 84, Quickly's like an 83, Ingram's like an 85, Pirtle's like an 84, 83. So it's like there's no 90s like in there. Does that make sense? And it's a lot of like great, but like how do we get them all involved? How do we maximize them all? I don't know. It's really good, but like I don't know, something about that. Something about it's weird to me. Those 5. Maybe it's just not enough shooting. Maybe it needs more role players. Like a 5th man rather than like 4 guys who want the ball plus Pirtle. I don't know. What do you guys think? Foyle's joining. What's going on? Ingram's going to leave in the offseason anyway because Pelicans won't pay. Detroit and Brooklyn at the cap space to sign him this summer. So yeah, like I said, if we did trade for Ingram, there'd have to be some sort of agreement in place that he'd re-sign here. You know what I'm saying? Like Siakam with the Pacers last season. Only person from BBQ I'd be willing to trade right now is IQ. You need a point guard. I think Emmanuel Quickly is good. He just needs to stay healthy. Need to see an extended run with IQ and Scotty to really evaluate. That's true, but I like IQ. I'm open to trading anybody other than Barnes and Grady Dick. Even Grady Dick, like this is the right price, but Barnes and Grady Dick keep. The rest I wouldn't be too upset over. You know what I'm saying? If you get a good trade out of it. The thing that is missing is the horrendous IQ contract. It is a big contract. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. Yeah, that's a factor for sure to consider. We have more wins the last 7 games than Washington has all year. Haven't they won 6 games? Yeah, so we have the same amount of wins in the last 7 games as they have all year. Yes. The way people are talking about Ingram this year, it's how people talked about Garland last year. I feel like the conversation on Ingram have been there for a while. I see the point on Garland where like, hey, when he's healthy, God, look how good he is. You're right. We need a legit power forward, Clint Capella type. Bro is trolling. Please say psych. First of all, we need a legit power forward. What does that mean? Like, we need basically a big, a center who just plays the 4. This ain't 2010, first of all. Second of all, Clint Capella. Clint Capella is not a power forward. Everything is wrong with what you're saying right now, A-Shep. I'm going to be honest. We are paying IQ superstar money. He's playing like a role player. Well, to be fair, he's not playing at all. So, Quickly's only played like 9 games, and he hasn't really been healthy for any of them. I don't think this is a true look at what Emmanuel Quickly can produce on the floor. Not only is IQ injury prone, he's made of glass. It's kind of like the same thing. Oh, sorry. I see what you're saying. Not only that, like, as in the contract is not good. He's injury prone, comma, he's made of glass. Okay. Well, this year, yeah, it's been a weird one for him. Absolutely. If we can get Fox for IQ somehow, what do you say? Well, I'd be more interested in doing that, but that's going to cost picks, and I don't want to give away picks. Do not trade picks. Please, Masai Ujiri, please, somebody show this to Masai. Don't trade any first-round picks. Don't do it, okay? That's all you got, man. You're okay. You're good. You're good at trading. You're really good at drafting, okay? You won't sign anybody in the offseason. You never do, okay? It's not you, it's Toronto. Draft fucking players. That's what you do, man. Don't fucking trade any first-round picks. Fox off the table as a result. But I don't think they'd trade. I mean, like, they'll take picks. I think it's like a rebuilding move for the Kings. Imagine having 2 all-star point guards and then trading both away in, like, the space of 3 years. Imagine trading away Tyrese Halliburton to build around Fox instead. And then trade Fox 3 years later. Speaking of bad organizations, goodness gracious me. I doubt Ingram comes here, but it would be fun. Yeah, I mean, it's not his choice if he gets traded here. But, yeah, it'd be fun. I started the stream thinking, like, yeah, why would we ever do that? But then you guys, like, well, if you trade, like, nothing and you get Ingram, and it's like, yeah, maybe I would do it then, huh? If he trades the 2026 pick for an upgrade at guard, would you do it? No. Like, no. What? No. Like if we traded Quickly and the 26 pick for upgraded point guard. No, man. First of all, I like Quickly and think he's good. I know the contract isn't great, but I like Quickly. Second of all, I just said, this is what we do. This is how we build a team. We draft good players and we develop them. That is what we do. Okay? And when you do that, those guys get paid nothing for 4 years. You draft a good player, he makes nothing for 4 years. He doesn't make nothing, but he barely makes anything for 4 years. Whereas you trade for these guys, you got to pay them, just like Quickly, which was fine. You paid him a bit too much, but like, you got to stop somewhere. You can't pay everybody all the time. I think there's limitations with Quickly. I agree, but I think he's a good player. I think if he gets a healthy runway of games, we'll see a really good player. Isaac says, Raptors W tonight, lock it in. Wow. Hot take. The Raptors to beat the 6-36 Grizzlies, as somebody mentioned. Raptors have more wins in the last 7 games, and the Wizards, or the same amount of wins in the last 7 games as the Wizards do all season. So, hot take, but yeah. Anyways, I think they'll win as well, is what I wanted to say. When do you want the win streak to end? I mean, tonight would be sick, kind of. Maybe not the Wizards, but like, yeah, I want Cooper Flagg, I want Ace Bill, I want Dylan Harper. Could you imagine if in a 3-year span, like let's say we were a buying team at the deadline, okay? What if in a 3-year span there was a draft that had Victor Wembanyama, Zachary Riza-Shea, and Cooper Flagg? That was the 3 consecutive first overall picks, okay? If you could only tank in one of those years, which one would it be? for the Raptors, it's possible that choice will be Zachary Riz-Shea. On top of the only year tanking of those three, it being Zachary Riz-Shea, you don't even own your fucking pick. If they buy the deadline, they will have tanked in the 1 year out of 3 that has Zachary Riz-Shea instead of Victor Wembanyama or Cooper Flagg, and they won't even confirmed own their pick in that tanking year. Could you imagine the madness of that going down? Like, what the fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing if we do that shit? You went all in for Alex Sarr and Zachary Riz-Shea, but not Victor Wembanyama or Cooper fucking Flagg. When basically the only way you build your team is by drafting successfully, that's madness. That is insanity, man. We would have drafted Amen Thompson, the Wemby draft. That would have been great as well. Look how good that guy is, man. He's best player on the 2 seed right now. Are they 2 seed? Right now, he's the best player. Madness. Yeah, please tank. You could trade for Brandon Ingram and still tank. Right? Tank. Play in for what, bro? How do we have our centerpiece? How do we get him? We tanked. We got lucky in the draft, and after we tanked, and we got Scotty Barnes. Now we have a centerpiece. Now you want to give him a star. Tank. Get him the star in the draft. Tank. You'll pay that guy nothing for 4 years while you're getting better. Please. Don't fuck this up, Sai. Tank, bro. Just tank. Oh, my God. Anyways, door shot. Yeah, we should do that. Eamon's never getting benched again. No. I've come around greatly since the 21 streams on the tanking narrative. I'm used to it now. I'm hardened. I'm hardened on the tanking conversations. I did not like the the Tampa year. I struggled to come to grips with wanting my team to lose because I hadn't really experienced that ever. But then I saw the prize that was associated with tanking, and I saw the lack of a prize associated with trying to make the play-in tournament and went, wow, yeah, I definitely would rather not blow a 19-point fourth quarter lead to Chicago, and I definitely would rather have the centerpiece of my team for the future. Rather have centerpiece of my team going forward or lose in the first round of the play-in tournament, embarrassingly. Tough choice there. And you know what? Best case, you make the playoffs, you get smoked first round. Is that good? Probably not good either. No. All right, door shot time. Play in for what? Once you make the play-in, all you got to do is get hot. Yeah. And then you lose in 5 games instead of 4 in the first round. Awesome. All right. That's funny, though. All right. Let's do the door shot. I haven't made one of these in a while. 12 of 38. Christ. I think I was 12 of 30. I think I was 3 in a row now. Past 2 have, like barely missed on the back rim, but they've missed. Tell it to 2023 Heat. Yeah, they won nothing, and now they're in a horrible spot because they've deluded themselves into thinking all they got to do is get in. All we got to do is get in, and we can go all the way. Yeah. I don't think so. All right. Come on. One of these days has got to go in. I'm so nervous, man. I want to make these shots so bad. Yeah. Finally! Yes! Finally! Finally! Oh my God! It's about damn time. All right, we're back to 33%, which is not good. But hey, we're back to 33%, 33.3%. Yep. Oh, wow. Feels good to win one once in a while, you know. And I tell you, if you're gonna make one, you got to make it smooth at least too, right? I didn't have to bank that. No bullshit on the banks. That was clean. That was clean. Look, I'm a broken man. You gotta keep it cool when you do a cool play like that. Oh, that's wet. That's wet. Yes, sir. Here comes the money. All the sound effects. Give me. Oh, he's so happy. Look at that guy. Does that not put a smile on your face? All right. Well, fun's over. Actually, it's not. We're probably gonna win this game. I think we will. Woo! 13 of 39. All right, we keep it moving. I'll try to make as many as I can. The pressure was there. I didn't crack under pressure there. What does this mean? It means I'm nasty at basketball. There you go. Just for true shooting, assuming these door shots count as 3, you're shooting 50% true shooting. So very bad. I would count them as 3s. Yeah. But they're also corner 3s. So like if you go advanced, like if corner 3s are more efficient, but they're closer, I'll count it as a 3. It feels like a 3. It doesn't feel like a 2, does it? It's not the worst in the world, is it? But it's not very bad. Very bad. I was at the game on Monday. Pretty sweet to watch Zion score 31 and the Raptors win. Well, there you go. Game 7 buzzer beater type shot. The rim is way too loose to like have it like bounce a couple times, but that one felt good. Whenever I hear that money, I just picture Shane McMahon being thrown through the glass. Yeah. On my, I don't know, I won't be able to show it to you. There's like a gif of Vince McMahon like smelling money that is constantly playing on my stream deck. It's not long enough to show you guys, but I know it's not Shane McMahon, but it's still funny to me. I saw a report today about Bruce Brown to the Heat, Butler to Golden State, Wiggins to Toronto. Thoughts? It's just I like Wiggins a little bit. I don't like his contract. It's just a lot of guys, a lot of good like borderline great players making a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like you're paying Wiggins 26 mil, 28 next year if you do that trade. You're paying RJ Barrett similar. You're paying Quickly 35. And it's like none of those guys are co-stars. And you can't afford one now. And you can't afford a deep roster now. Like, it's a lot of money tied up in players that I don't think are really pushing us to the next level, if that makes sense. Like, would I trade Bruce Brown and get Wiggins back? Yeah, it just our situation isn't fantastic for that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm kind of thinking. Did I watch the rise and fall of the Vince Carter era? I did not, actually. I don't have a lot of free time to just watch things. Yesterday, I finished the member stream. Thank you to members if you did end up watching that. I finished the member stream. It was about 8:30. I sat on I sat on the couch at 8:30. My girlfriend was at the gym, and then went to the movies after. Psychopath, by the way. She goes to the gym, then goes to get food, then goes to the movies. Like after the gym, Weird. Anyways, I sat on the couch and went, what? I didn't go to the movies. I was at home. She saw the good old Bob Dylan movie. I was at home. This is what I'm saying. You're telling me like watch it. I sat on my couch. I had no idea what to do. It was a rare moment where I could literally just sit on the couch and I didn't have and there was sports on like I was gonna watch. I guess I could have watched some ball, but like I didn't know what to do. I just bullshitted stuff on YouTube for a bit, but I don't like have a show that I make like I sit down like, oh great, I got time to watch my show type thing. Anyways, don't watch the thing. You don't need to apologize for being late, fat boy. No worries. What do you mean? Hang on. It's 7:08. Do you have a late slip? Because I marked you absent attendance already. You are right. To me, it all seems like a weird fit with every single player. They seem to be connected to. And you know what it is? Also, Andrew, you still don't like if one of those guys was this really good 3-point shooter, then I think that the whole conversation's different. Where like you still don't have like an elite shot creator or elite shooting anywhere in the mix. It's just missing something. RJ can become a co-star if he keeps improving. He can make some free throws in the clutch. Okay, he's actually shooting like his normal level from free throws, I think, this season. I'll confirm that. But what you should be more worried about is RJ's defense and shooting from three. Free throws this season, he's shooting 67%. Okay, it's slightly worse than his 71% career, but it isn't, like, horribly off. It's not good, though, is it? His 3-point shooting, 35% on 5 3. That's actually decent, but he's not a shooter. Like, people aren't... He doesn't have shooting gravity. His true shooting percentage is 55%. Like, that's not good. It's okay. It's fine, but it's not a very efficient group. I'll say that. I don't know. Something seems off to that. Pretty rare for NBA players to take any sort of pay cut. Clay and Dallas comes to mind, but it's rare. Like sometimes you have to take a pay cut. Like who's going to take a pay? Who are we talking about? Who's taking a pay cut? I was watching cricket highlights. I don't even want to tell y'all what I watched on YouTube. I'm not even going to tell you guys what I watched on YouTube. Not a single soul would understand in this chat. Would I swap RJ for James Harden right now? Oh, my God. Yeah. Yes? Oh, my God. Could you imagine how good this team would be with James Harden instead of RJ right now? Oh, my God. James Harden... The playmaking, the pick and roll game. Oh my God, yes. The rim pressure. God damn, this team. This is a top 6 team with James Harden instead of RJ Barrett. This is a top 6 team today. Like you put him on this team and you're 14-32. You're in the same spot. You're a top 6 team end of the season. You're a top 6 team this season with this record in this situation. You'd come back and be that good. You would go on a run, my friend. Top 5 straight. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. James Harden gets no respect right now. All right. Game time. No Grady Dick for this one. It's David Mitchell, Ochai Agbaji, RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, Jakob Poeltl for the Raptors. For the Wizards, Jordan Poole, Bilal Coulibaly, Keyshawn George, Kyle Kuzma, and Jonas Valanciunas. I saw a stat. Or I heard a stat today from my co-host in the morning show I do on the Board YouTube channel, at the Board HQ. The Wizards are -10 with Kuzma off the court. But when he's on the court, they're -22. They're horrible with Kuzma on the court. Kuzma's a horrible player. He doesn't care, man. That's funny. I haven't seen anything about what Sacramento want for De'Aaron Fox, but... It's going to be some picks for sure. Doesn't Canada take a higher percentage on taxes? That, from my understanding, that's what makes it harder for it to land players, let alone if you expect one to take a pay cut. I don't know who we're talking about taking a pay cut, but yes, part of the reason it is harder to attract players to play north of the border is the higher taxes compared to places like Houston, Florida, LA, for example. Well, maybe not LA, but Houston and Florida, for example. Fox worked with a complete non-shooter at Sabonis. Why can't he be great? I don't think it wouldn't be. I'm not saying he wouldn't be great. I just don't think that's like the guy you sell all your assets for. The game is about to begin here. If the Wizards get Cooper Flag, do you see them not being completely trash in the future? I guess, yeah. All right, guys. We have a game underway. I like this court. That's a nice court. Very nice. RJ Barrett to the rim, and that's the first basket of the game. Raptors lead 2-0. Y'all gonna learn why I always tell you that we do not need Jonas Valanciunas in this basketball team today. You're gonna watch his defense. Enjoy. Y'all are gonna know after today. 3-ball for Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole thinks he should be an all-star. What say you? He has been good. Jordan Poole, meme player for sure. He's having a seriously good season. I don't think he should be an all-star, especially with the team's record, but he's been good, man. Well, it was JV, a first, DeLon Wright, and CJ Miles, to be fair. Pick, Poole's an all-star, they're baddies in front row. Well, there must have been baddies in front row every game this season because he's been good. He is still a pretty unserious player, but he's more serious. Kyle Kuzma, the most unserious player in the entire National Basketball Association. Some games, man, he just doesn't do anything all game. He just doesn't do anything. Wizards could have traded him a couple years ago, got some good shit, then they signed him again, and disaster. Dumb. 2-0 Raptors here. Abaji, defended by Keyshawn George. Now Barrett, working on Koulibaly. Get rid of that, bro. Do not go at Bilal like that. Abaji to Barnes, defended by George. It's got to be Koulibaly on Barnes today, right? Barnes steps away from Keyshawn George, doesn't make the shot. Rebound goes to Kuzma. What's the score? It's 99-98 for the Raptors. There's about 20 minutes left. Kuzma. Raptors should forget about the tank and be a play-in team. Imagine actually feeling that way. I'd rather maybe make the playoffs and lose first round if I do than get a potential star on my team. Come on, man. Mitchell to Pirtle. Floater is good. What am I always looking like right now? I could not possibly name it top of my head. JV to Koulibaly. Shifts past Barrett. Now Keyshawn George open for 3. Am I incapable of saying Keyshawn George, not the full name? Too many Georges. Is there anyone I call just George? Is Paul George? Any other Georges? Mitchell for 3, and a little friendly shooter's bounce. 7-0 Raptors. Cooper Flag ain't the only good player in this draft. He's the only generational superstar, elite, whatever you want to call it, surefire first overall pick, but he ain't the only star in this draft. I'd rather pick between 6 and 8 than lose first round of the playoffs and pick 15, 16. No doubt about it. Who just Bilal? What is that, man? Barnes to Abaji at the rim. Good cut, good feed. Raptors lead 9-0. Timeout for the Wizards. First team: Victor Wembanyama, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, Stadium. I think you could make a case at some point for Kevin Durant if he plays some more games, if he's eligible. Definitely Shai, obviously. Definitely Jokic, obviously. Giannis, yes. I think Victor's got a case at this point. I don't want to put Tatum in. The Lord will reward our ethical tank. I don't know, man. I hope so. Should the Raptors trade for Ben Mathurin? Trade what? Trade who? Should they trade it first? No. Should they trade nothing? Sure. I don't know. I don't think the Pacers would trade him, though, to be fair. Excuse me. Bruce Brown, like, why would they want Bruce Brown? Oh, God. Yeah, they don't want Bruce Brown. Could you imagine? They trade Mathurin. James Harden's been nasty this year. Don't sleep, everybody. Don't sleep. Who would we put over him as a guard in the second team? Yeah, like not Curry. Who's the other West All-Stars? Oh, it's Shai. Like, I could... Yeah, I mean... Who would I put in ahead of Harden? I don't know. Harden runs that team, man. Steph hasn't been anything sensational. It's pretty crazy that Harden is was willing this team some wins as well. Good player, good coach. We were 1-16 in a 17-game stretch, and then we won 6 of the last 7. What a weird stat. I mean, it helps the Clippers have like a real defensive identity and structure and a good coach. So like it gives Harden a bigger platform to play well. But he's been playing really well. Denny up Diop, Trailblazers. I just don't really know like what you'd give up for that. I don't mind him as a player. Jaren Jackson's in that conversation. I agree. Kevin Durant's got to be. You have him the second team. Based like off top of my head, I'll agree with you, Phoenix. Mitchell to Abaji. Corner 3 is good. Raptors up by 12. What a start to the game. Poole to George. Cade has a chance. It'll depend on the Pistons' record, but I think Cade's got a shot. JV, what is this guy doing? Hands a grenade off to Bilal Coulibaly. Shot clock violation. What is that, man? How many games in the last 5 would the Raps have won without Boucher Brown points? I don't know, man. 1. I don't know if I don't think Siakam would get in. I guess it's not impossible. Records would matter. I've not looked at the draft much. No, I ain't got time. Pirtle to Mitchell. Now Pirtle at the free throw line. Mitchell in the low blocks. Some hot potato action. Somebody's got to shoot this. It's going to have to be Mitchell to the rim. JV just went. You want to shoot, man? Go ahead. Why didn't JV play help defense there? What the hell is that? This is who some of y'all want on this team. George for 3. Rims away. Raptors up 14-0. And a loose ball foul called. Is it on Pirtle? I think it is. Look, the attack pool. Why didn't JV move up on him? The shot clock was at 1. $14-0. Wizards 0 of 7. Raptors 6 of 7 tonight. George turns it over. Nearly turns it over. Raptors couldn't quite secure the possessions out of bounds for a Wizards ball. It is dead in this arena. I mean, who is going to these games? Wow. You think JV would be a solid backup to Jokic in Denver? No. I don't. All you got to do is back up. Just come in, protect the house, play a little bit of defense. JV ain't going to do that. This is Carrington into the game, goes up to the rim, misses. JV on the putback, finishes, and that's Washington's first basket of the game. Only took them 5 minutes. RJ slides past Poole. Oh, nice feed to Brown, cutting to the rim, man. The floater, if you want to call it that, is good. 16-2 for the Raptors. Wow, we are blowing these boys out. Still early. JV, high top of the key. Now to Poole. Gets it back to JV in the high post, attacks the rim, and now is going to head to the free throw line. Do the Sixers win the title if they don't choke to Boston in round 2 in 2023? Who did Boston beat in the semis? Oh, they lost to Miami, didn't they, that year? Yeah. Wait, was it that year? They probably beat Miami. They lose to Denver. Well, Embiid versus Jokic makes it much. I think they lose to Denver still. At the end of the day, Doc Rivers was their coach, so they weren't going anywhere. JV's a better option than DeAndre Jordan at this point. Is he? I don't know. Maybe. The arena looks dead. This team is 6-36. They get the... I was going to say something foul, but they get destroyed every night. Who's going to these games? The ticket's probably like $5 too. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, please make sure you have hit that like button, support the channel, support the stream. Subscribe if you're new as well. We want to hit 20K subs in 2025. Let's get started early in January. Bruce Brown for 3. Corner 3 is good. A little bit of a signal to the Washington bench as well. I mean, bro, it's 19-4. Do we got to be doing that? Koulibaly. Stolen by Pirtle. Cuts off the passing lane. Finds Brown outlet. Forward to Barrick. Slides to the rim and lays it in. Raptors up 21-4. So in this stretch of 7 games, the Raptors have the 7th best defense in the NBA. The offense has not been very good, but the defense has been locked in lately. And we're seeing that here. 4 points for Washington in the first 6.5 minutes. RJ with a great feed there. Bruce Brown's getting better. Yeah, RJ's playmaking has been good this year. It definitely has improved. Inbound from Poole to JV. Back to Poole. Now JV again, and foul calls. Nah. Harden had... No. I'm in disagreement on Harden in playoffs. He's absolutely a choker in the playoffs. The amount of choked elimination games he's had. Harden is a notorious playoff non-riser to me. Is Alex Sarr playing? I don't know. I actually don't know. I mean, entire team choked. Yeah, sure, in the game 7 without Paul. Harden is choked in other games, but Harden also was part of the 0 of 27 from 3 run. And if my team's cold, the guy I want to help pull me out of it is my superstar. Jamal Shed flips out to Brown, gonna fire away for another 3, doesn't go. It's not even just the Golden State ones. It's just you can it's fine if they lose there, but the caliber of performances in the biggest games have not been there. Anyways, I'm not prepared to argue this right now. We're watching the Raptors here. You know what? One last thing in the Celtics game. The Miami game. Sorry, the Miami game where he was horrible. The elimination game against Miami in 2022, I think. And he said the ball just never came my way or something. Or like last 5 minutes, I think, like of the Celtics game, he didn't touch the ball. And he's like, the ball never came my way. Like, bro, you're James Harden. The ball comes your way if you want it to. Ain't none of this. Ball never came my way, bro. You're James fucking Harden. Get the ball. Ask for the ball, man. I should get the Corey Kispert hair, grow it out. I ain't grown up. If I grow out my hair, like a few years ago, I had like the long, like sort of comb over. I really like having short hair and not having to ever worry about my hair. And I wake up and it looks the same. I can wear a hat and take off my hat and it looks the same. I like not having to worry about my hair. 21-4 for the Raptors. 4:20 to go in the first. Unreal scoreline here. Jordan Poole was Jamal Shed defending. Pocket pass here to... What the hell's that? Bruce Brown is upset by this call, it looks like. Look at this guy. What are you doing, man? Rashawn Holmes getting early minutes here. That's who it is. Sometimes I got to go with my gut. Because in my head, I'm like, that's Rashawn Holmes. I'm like, no way Rashawn Holmes is playing right now. That's Rashawn Holmes, man. I can't believe I was desperate for the Raptors to sign this guy as a free agent like 4 years ago. Thank God we didn't. Orlando Robinson checking into the game for the Raptors. Just got a second 10-day contract with the team. Was what I heard. He was really good in the second game against Atlanta. I didn't watch that game. What I saw against Pelicans, he was not that good. (21-6) after the free throws there. Shed. So in the Pelicans game, the Raptors really struggled with the bench lineup. The bench lineup that they used was Brown, Robinson, Shed, I guess Boucher, and Barnes. They had a 4+1 lineup that just was not working. Today, it's Abaji, sorry, not Boucher. Abaji, Brown, Robinson, Shed, Barnes. That was the 5. That lineup did not cook. And he's gone with a similar lineup here today, except it's Walter instead of Abaji. Going 2-11 in Game 7. And, like, having a lot of, weirdly, 2-11 game, like, elimination games. It ain't good on the resume. Robinson, it's nice that he's on his second 10-day contract. Well, I guess this second 10-day contract will go through to it will go through to the trade deadline, and then we'll see how many roster spots we have if they do want to pick him up for the rest of the year. Koulibaly at the line for the Wizards. Yeah, the arena's very quiet, man. This is like high school vibes right now. Oh, it was a Game 6. Okay. Well, anyways, 2 of 11 elimination Game 6. He's had a lot of 2 of 11 games in elimination games. Weird, like how often he's had exactly 2 of 11 game. He had one with the Sixers as well. Robinson backing down Holmes. All right, got a foul. Bro does not really have a post-up game. Wizards have 1 field goal made tonight. And there's 3:33 to go in the first. if it was just Harden and nobody else, he probably should have shot the ball more than 11 times. All right, there's Sarr. He is injured. Street close. Robinson at the line, drills both. It's Raptors 23, Wizards 8. Goodness gracious. Wizards have a 21 and 106 record in the last 2 seasons. That is foul. Absolutely foul, man. Come on. His Kispert for 3. Way off the mark. Brown has the rebound. Brown. Floater. Wow. It went in. Those floaters don't go in much for him, do they? 25-8. Kispert. To Carrington. Whips it in the corner. Back up top now to Kispert. Oh, wow. Corey Kispert got up. Oh, my God. I did not know Corey Kispert got up like that. Wow. Kispert fucking threw that thing down. Scouting report on Orlando Robinson. Poor finisher at the rim. Not a three-point shooter. Can't ball handle. Can't pass. Was a center. Has poor lateral movement and life center. He's been okay, I guess, but I think you're a bit harsh there. Kispert does got that Grady Dick bounce. That was impressive. We got 23 likes in the stream so far. If you guys are enjoying, once again, reminder, hit that like button if you're new to the channel. I do streams like this for most Raptors games, and I do videos through the week. I had a video coming out tomorrow. We'll talk about the Brandon Ingram to the Raptors reports. Friday, Raptors play the Bulls. I will be away for that game because I will be at the game and not streaming. I'll be literally at the game. And Sunday, unfortunately, some dinner plans have come up that I have to attend to, and I will not be streaming as well. I regrettably will be missing the stream there. Whereas Friday, I'm going to be at the game, so what are you going to do? I can understand wanting Brandon Ingram because you give up nothing to get him, really. You may be, sorry, you're not nothing, but you can maybe give up a lot, like very little to get a really good player. And when Brandon Ingram's injured, you keep him out a little bit. You'll lose some games. I see the vision of getting Ingram and still tanking. You know, that's my thoughts. As long as there's some sort of agreement in place to sign him end of the season. But then you giving Brandon Ingram a max, it's tough. Oh, yeah, Grady Dick's in the Rising Stars game, which is great. That'll be a really good experience for him. No other Raptor that I saw in the Rising Stars game, but Grady Dick's in. That's cool. After this win streak, do I think teams would offer first for any of our role players? Probably not. I wouldn't rule it out, but I don't think. I still think it'd be pretty impressive to get a first for any of the guys, Mr. Bro. Okay. Back at it after the Raptors timeout. They're up 25-10. Somebody said, remember when the Raptors used to start down by 20 game? Aiden said that. Thankfully, we don't do that anymore. Jamal Shed to Walter. Driving. Kick out to Barnes. Pump fake. Steps inside. Get to the rim. Wow. Rasham's fell for the pump fake so hard, he started boxing out, and Barnes just walked past him and scored at the rim. Wow. This team is a joke, man. Holmes handoff to George. Pick and roll action here. Kicks out of the corner to Carrington. Contested 3. Nails it. Hartman Center 9 out of 5 team could be was our 9 out of 5 team doesn't like win a ton of games, so I don't think so. Shed. Floater and draws the foul. Pascal's about to be a 3-time All-Star. You think he'll make it? I don't know. Definition of losing culture is the Sacramento Kings. I'm sorry. They actually like fluked into being good, and then did all the wrong moves to make themselves worse. And now they're about to fall back into obscurity. That's a losing franchise. Sorry, Kings fans. Free throw for Shed is good. Man, I'm hungry. If the Raptors didn't tank, they wouldn't have Scotty Barnes. They'd have Moses Moody would have been their guy that year or something. Barnes for 3 doesn't go, or like Usman Garuba or something like that. $29-15 is George scores there for the Wizards. 14-point game. Brown to the rim. Tough shot. A great shot. Wizards come the other way now with Carrington. And good defense by Robinson. Shuts him down at the rim and earns his team a steal. Shed. Other side to Walter. Transition 3 above the break. Way off on the 3. Wow. Come on, man. Shed now to Robinson. Backing down Kisser. Back him down, big man. What you got? Spins to the right. Maneuvers inside. Draws the foul. And one. Nice post-up play there by Orlando Robinson. They definitely ain't filling this arena today. $31-15 Raptors. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot clock, game clock separated by about 10. George for 3 over top of Boucher and finished. Boucher just checking into the game now. Weird that he struggles to get play time still, considering how well he's played lately. Shed on the logo, slowing things down. Shot clock, game clock separated by half a second. 9 on the clock. And turnover by Shed. Another opportunity here for the Wizards. It's Carrington, pump fake, sidestep 3, rims away, and the Raptors will go into the break up by 13. All right. Great start for the Raptors, who led by 17 in this one. Let's see if they're able to keep things going in the second quarter. But good start. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. When I come back, we got second quarter action. Drop a like while I'm gone. Subscribe if you're new. All right, second quarter just got started. Plug in my phone. Kispert to the rim. Excuse me. Past Robinson and Wizards. They clawing their way back into this one? Walter. What the fuck was that, bro? 31-20. Kuzma. Misses at the rim, but he's fouled. Oh, yeah. It's a foul. Would it be funny if the Raptors end up losing or getting blown up by the Wizards? I guess that would be funny. Kuzma free throws, misses both. Kuzma super unserious, dude. Good doesn't give a fuck, no. He just does not care. Why you in Fat Boy? You know that username doesn't ring a bell. Don't know who you're talking about. Oh, Thomas Perry. One of our members joining. We're going for 5. Absolutely. We have started with the intent of going for 5, that's for sure. Barnes for 3. Rims away. Rebound deflected out by Robinson for a Wizards ball. I mean, Kuzma re-signed here. If he doesn't like it here, like, you re-signed here, bro. You could have gone somewhere else. This is George on the ball. Shifting past Boucher. That's terrible defense, Chris. Turns into a miss anyways. Raptors have it on the rebound. 6 wins. Do we go for Buffet? I mean, maybe we do. Barnes, transition 3. And the Raptors lead by 14. George in the corner to Kispert. 2 defenders converge, and Walter gets the block on the 3. Other way, Barnes. Hit it to Walter. That'd be cool. You always ought to let the guy try to finish his play, right? Mitchell calling for clear out of his way. Mitchell wants that ISO. Nope. Goes to Barnes for 3. This one's too strong in the hands of Kuzma. Kuzma. What the fuck just happened? Kyle Kuzma going out of bounds. Launches one over the backboard and in. Wow. That was weird. All right. Show me a replay of that, Sportsnet team. Tried to bait for foul, bailed out of possession, and just chucked it over the backboard. That was incredible, man. What the hell? That was incredible. Unlucky for the Raptors, but that's what it is. Barnes. Kuzma flops, which gives Barnes an easy lob, and that's goaltending. Yeah. What? This team is so unserious, man. It's like almost in the basket as Holmes goes to block it. What are you doing, man? And they're complaining. Like it's in the rim and he's like batting it away. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Raptors up 14. This team, we better fucking smack team. These guys suck. These guys absolutely suck. This is unethical tanking, Washington, for sure. Kispert shifts past Walter. Gets to the rim, scores. You got to do better than that, Walter. You got to keep him in front of you a bit more there. 12-point game. Mitchell outlets to Barnes. Shifts past Kuzma. Jump shot is good. Yes, Sirski.
Yes, Sirski.
Carrington on the logo. And foul by Holmes. Get teed up, bro. Kelly rocking the streetwear. What does he got? What kind of baseball cap today? What kind of backwards cap today? My Apple Watch says I need to stand. I just stood. I went to the bathroom. Should I rock the Kelly look? This look good on me? It's like more like... Well, Cooper Flags, there's only a 14% chance he lands in Washington. 40-24, timeout Washington. Raptors cooking. And it's the defense doing the heavy lifting for them once again as well. Let's take a look at the box score. Yeah, they're not shooting the ball too well. 32% for the Wizards. Raptors at 60% from the field almost. 40% from three. It's clicking for them today. Barnes plus 11 with 9 points. 1 of 4 from three. Shoot less, man. Pirtle got 2, 4 rebounds. Mitchell, 5 points. Great defense. This is all you need out of Mitchell, and you're happy, right? There's been a lot of spread in the love here. Nobody really taking over. It's very early in the game, so kind of too early to tell. But everyone's doing fine. Well, Walter's 0-4. That's not good. But the rest of it, everything's fine. And you're up 40-24. Well, looks like looking good for a win tonight. Which would, I said that at halftime against Pelicans, and they ended up being down going into the fourth. But looking good for a 5th straight win tonight. They'll probably be favored at home on Friday against the Bulls. Then the schedule gets really hard. But they're winning the easy games for now. What's a Lagavulin? Throw a log in the fire, pour a nice whatever beverage. Man, I could fucking demolish a beer right now. Oh, no beer for me. I am pretty hungry, though. Hard workout this morning, and I didn't eat enough today, but I eat too much on other days, so gotta compensate somewhere. Listerine Swish Sharpshooter. I mean, we're really stretching it for these little promos, aren't we? The Listerine Swish Sharpshooter. It was better than like last year. They had like the clean versus like styled Gillette things, where they had like one guy with like a styled beard and one guy clean shave, but like no players in the Raptors have a beard, so like they'd have to use like Gary Trent for it or something. That was a dumb thing they did. The Swish Sharpshooter makes a little bit more sense at least. Whew. Back from commercial, it's Jamal Shed at the line. But yeah, Grady had the commercials. Good for him. Grady's in some Barbarito ads. I know Olynyk has the commercials for Bar Burrito, but Grady Dixon is some of their picture ads. There's like I think they have their own meals. There's like a Kelly Olynyk steak burrito, and then Grady Dick has the Crunch Box. It's like a burrito with nachos and fries on the side. Should I get it? Norm was in the Osmonds, yeah, and Fred as well. That was crazy. We know it's all about Laziz here, though. Put a Raptor in a Laziz ad, man. Give a Raptor Laziz meal. I'm going to get that. Oh, RJ, tough pass. Picked off by Kispert. Pass lobbed up. It's deflected away, and Raptors get the steal. The Wizards are so unserious, man. What is this? Boucher for 3. The Trebuchet has launched. 44-26 Raptors. Boucher. It's so hard to guard that thing, man. Up here. An Emmanuel Quickly commercial. What was that in? A 16-year-old Scotch whiskey aged in ex-bourbon and ex-sherry cask. A little smoke, a little salt, some nice red berries. Whiskey is whiskey to me, or whatever. Scotch, it's all the same to me. Is Bar Burrito any good? Narrator? I don't think I ever have it either, to be honest. There's just a lot better burritos out there. Tell you what, I had Gus's Tacos the other day. It's like a notable Toronto place. I've had their birria tacos in the past and their birria burrito in the past, and it's like yeah, it's decent. It's not it's got a lot of hype, which I don't think the birria was doing it for me. I was like, yeah, it's decent. I'll get it. Anyways, it was my fiance's birthday. We were passing Gus's Tacos. She wanted Gus's Tacos for lunch. So all right, let's do it. Go in, get myself a grilled steak burrito instead this time. I usually go for the birria because that's what they're famous. The famous thing. I got steak this time. Oh my fucking God. This thing was so good. So good. The Gus's Tacos steak burrito. I could not believe how good it tasted. It was $12. It was a little small. Gotta be honest. Wasn't filling enough of a burrito. But I'll go back. I'll get that plus a $5 taco on the side, a $17 meal. I'd be happy with that. Because that burrito was so freaking good, man. Honestly. It's like, I really like no red in my burritos. I like the meat, bunch of greens, corn, sour cream, like white sauce, guacamole. No, I don't need salsa. I don't need tomatoes. None of that. I just need cilantro, onions, corn, guac, lettuce, sour cream, and I'm good. No red. I don't want tomatoes. I don't want salsa. I don't need that. I don't need any of that. My burritos are green, brown, and yellow, and white. It was so good, man. If you can go to a Gus's Tacos and get their steak burrito, yeah. Okay, well, red onion's fine. Red onion's fine, I should say. But typically, burritos would come with the Spanish onions, the white, more, like yellowish onions. I'm completely fine with. Listen, I'm a red onion demon. I've always got red onion loaded in the fridge, but I go for a white or Spanish onion for a burrito. Abaji corner 3 doesn't go. Anyways, I made my own chicken burrito for dinner today. It was fantastic. Chicken. I make a homemade taco seasoning, so I put it on that. You know, I realized I've been chopping up my chicken recently. So I portion all my raw meat so that I can I'll weigh it and write how many grams there are in it for my meal tracking. And what I usually do with chicken is I chop it up and then put it in the fry pan and cook it like that. Well, what I did instead the past 2 days is I'll take the breast butterflied. I'll hammer it down to flatten it so it cooks more evenly. And I cook it like that rather than cutting it up beforehand. Then I cut it up after. And it tastes way better that way. So anyways, do that more often now. Take the I got tortilla. I have a sour cream mixed with leek soup mix. Amazing dip and really good taco and burrito topping. Sour cream tub with a pack of powdered leek soup mix. Mix it in. Threw that down. 2 tablespoons on the tortilla with 170 grams of chicken breast with my homemade taco seasoning. Grilled a ton of Spanish onions. Grilled some corn. Threw that down. Lettuce on top. No avocado because that's too much fat. But I'm buying stuff like avocado. Anyways, Gustav's come with avocado. You don't have to pay extra. And then, close it up. Roll it up. Throw it in the fry pan I cook the chicken in. So it grills up. You got to put a weight on top. Don't just put your tortilla in the pan. You got to weigh it down to get an even crust, we'll call it, I guess. An even cook to seal it up. I have like a patty smasher for like smash burgers. And I put that on top and smash it like a tiny bit and then lay it on top. And that was really good. Anyways, I think I've ever pre-cut meat before cooking it. I just do it because it's like easier. Because like if I'm going to cut it up when I eat it anyways. For like a salad or a burrito or something. But I'm not going to do that anymore. Also, it's easier to like portion off stuff as well when I chop it up. Because I get like 5 chicken breasts. I could probably get 7 portions out of that. So I got to chop it up. Anyways, let's get back on the game here. 44-32. It was really tasty. I'm a good chef. Pirtle at the rim, lays it in. Raptors up by 14. Tomorrow I'm going out for dinner. My parents are in town. I'm going out for dinner. Gonna get some bomb food. Undisclosed location. I'll eat any onion raw when I'm cutting it for a recipe. Yeah, I eat like raw purple onions on sandwiches or red onions, whatever you call it. Every morning I put red onions with my open-faced egg sandwiches. Every single morning. Every single morning I have 2 slices of bread, 1/4 cup of cottage cheese laid down evenly on the bread, red onion, hot sauce, Frank's usually, a slice of deli meat on each, turkey, Montreal smoked meat, pastrami, ham, whatever it is, low-fat ones. Then 1 egg, 1 egg white, basically on them both. 2 eggs, 2 egg whites, basically. Really good. Really good. And very healthy. 46-32. So I really like red onions, don't get me wrong. Barnes, mid-range jumper off the mark, rebound to Champagny, former Raptor. Turns it over, though. You ain't playing for us no more. Barnes, no-look pass to Pirtle at the rim. He's blocked by Champagny, but Pirtle gets the rebound and puts it in. 48-32. Man, Champagny was really good that year with the 905. I had season tickets this year. This guy was nasty. Poole in the corner to Kuzma. Tacking through traffic and drawing the foul. Raptors up by 16 with 3:40 to go in the second. Offense has been good, but the defense once again has been excellent for Toronto. That has been the difference in this stretch of games. They are getting stops that they were not getting earlier in the season. Wizards, I mean, granted, it's the Wizards, but the Wizards are only shooting 36% right now. Kyle Kuzma at the line for the Wizards. First free throw is up and good. Missed both earlier on. Not this time. Second free throw for Kuzma is also good. 14-point game. I should go to Little Mexico in a plaza at Weston and Finch area. That's far for me. Barnes, turnaround jumper is good. Got that turnaround game going for him this year. As we know. George with Barrett defending. Double comes. He kicks out to Poole. Shoots over Barnes for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound in the hands of Barrett. Outlets to Brown. In the corner now to Mitchell. Sidestep for 3. But, oh, he stepped out of bounds. So a turnover there by Mitchell. A limited pizza. And Mexican in Korea. What is that? .50-34. Poole past Mitchell. Tough layup doesn't go. Rebound JV. Can't handle it. Raptors have it again with Barrett. Going at Coulibaly. Turns around with the left and finishes in tight. Raptors up by 18. Timeout Washington. Wanted to talk this one over. Who is like leading this team in scoring right now? Kuzma actually has 8. He's leading the team. Poole has 2. Good day to have an under on Jordan Poole. So far. Nobody else has more than 5. Actually, sorry, Kispert has 6 off the bench. And he had that cool dunk. The type of team, what does the coach tell his team after in the locker room? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what do you tell the Wizards after every game? I mean, they know they suck. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you say. Anyone Davian guards will probably have an under. Yeah. I agree. So what is this? 5 in a row and 6 out of 7 they win? Better. It's 5 in a row and 7 out of 8 if they win. Believe it or not. Zan James, thank you for joining. Reminder, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please hit that like button. We've got 69 people in the chat. We got 35 likes. Let's pump this stream up to 50 likes. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed as well. We do streams like this for a lot of Raptors games, and I do videos throughout the week. I had a video coming out tomorrow talking about the trade rumors surrounding Raptors, be it Brandon Ingram, be it Andrew Wiggins. You're going to want to stick around for that. Odds I already have Andrew Wiggins and Brandon Ingram photoshopped in a Raptors jersey ready to go from like years ago. Oh, we got Andrew. Here he is. Oh, I lost him. Here he is. We got Andrew. Yeah, we can reuse this. We got Wiggins here. What's up? What's up, Andrew? Let's get him chilling beside me. Do we have Brandon? I want to say I've got Brandon Ingram as well. Ah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got Brandon Ingram as well. A little big. Hang on, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't even got to do any work for the thumbnail tomorrow. I already got them. See, I saved these for like years. For days like tomorrow where I'm going to make a video about it. Now, I don't even have to bother making a new Photoshop. These will work. These will work splendidly. Do I keep them up now for the stream? Should I keep them up till halftime? I guess we could trade for both. We could get both. We could have both these guys on our team next week. And it's not like super unrealistic either. Yeah, we got a really tough schedule coming up. You're correct. But today is easy, and Friday is winnable as well. 52-34 for the Raptors. 2:42 to go in the second. How much money do we have to spend to get Ingram Wiggins? I mean, nothing. You trade for him. This ain't soccer. Ingram you could get with Chris Boucher and RJ Barrett. Apparently Andrew Wiggins you can get with just Bruce Brown in the Jimmy Butler trade. I like both guys. Not sure the Raps, but I'm always happy to have Phil Kennedy. I agree. Wiggins, I could probably pass on. Ingram is interesting. If you don't have to trade much to get him, it becomes more interesting to me. Pirtle lobbed up to Barnes, who throws it down. Pirtle's been doing his Lob City thing lately.
Know the vibes.
He's been I think 3 games in a row he's thrown a lob. Bruce Brown for Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, I'd rather have the cap space, to be honest. Would I be willing to max out Ingram? Yeah, that's where there's a tough conversation to have. I'd be kind of willing to max out Ingram as Barrett hits a three. But I wouldn't max out Ingram with Quickly and Barrett still on the roster because that's just way too much money tied up in those guys to be like to have Ingram as your Ingram and Barnes on maxes. Like you need more money to fill out a team around them at that point. That would be my caveat. Chelsea stay healthy. Well, can't make him stay healthy. Always funny. Kuzma's got that 100 emoji tattooed on him. That's foul shit. Yeah, all tattoos, black and white, except for the 100. I want to make sure that one, the 100 emoji, I want to make sure that one pops. Let's do that one in color and none of the other ones. Fucking loser. Doesn't Ingram need a lot of touches? Yeah. Usually guys who score 22 points per game do. Guess what? You want to get a good player next to Barnes, they're probably going to want the ball a little bit. I think I heard a B word. Somebody yell bitch on hot mic there. Isn't RJ average that right now? Well, there's different ways about getting 22. There's different levels of efficiency there. And there's different levels of going about getting that. What is RJ averaging? I'd be surprised if RJ was averaging like more than 22. He's averaging 22. It's not like inefficient. It's not super efficient. But Ingram's a better player. For sure. Is he better enough to pay him a max versus paying RJ Barrett? That's a different conversation, I suppose. Kispert to the rim. Man, Kispert's playing pretty well here. Ingram's better than Barrett. Like, we can all agree on that, right? Brown. Through traffic, he's blocked there. Jalen Johnson out for the season, going to miss his epic season. Yeah, I had a over on Atlanta Hawks season win total, which is cooked now, unfortunately. I played out of it. Thankfully, I played the opposite side of it, and I got a chance to middle now. But, yeah, I had like a surefire win on that Hawks bet, and now I got to kind of either middle it and really hit or probably lose the over, win the under, and lose a little bit of money on it. Gee, don't be fooled by stats, my friend. Listen, you want to tell me, like, just say it then. Just type in the chat, I think RJ Barrett is better than Brandon Ingram. We don't believe that, do we? You could make a case that Barrett's way cheaper, though. That's for sure a conversation. Mitchell to Brown. Floater is short. Rebound to JV. Raptors up by 19. Looks like they're going to hold the Wizards to like max, like 40 points here. Maybe not forever. I guess, but I don't know how much RJ Barrett can scale this game up. Poole, deep three. Doesn't go. This is just such a horrible team. Did Ingram regress a bit from his all-star year, I suppose, but that's a big-time shot creator that this team's missing. I like Ingram. RJ Barrett step back three at the buzzer doesn't go. I like Barrett. Not that I don't like Barrett. I definitely like Ingram. I'm probably higher on him than most people would be. Let's get rid of them now. But, yeah, I can see the hesitancy 100%. for a trade like this. It's a lot of financial commitment to get a guy like Brandon Ingram, 100%. All right, well, that's it for the first half. Man, it must be tough to show up to these games if you're Wizards fans. It must be real tough, for real. Like, look at some of these stats here. We got Jordan Poole, 1 of 5, 3 points. I mean, he can score in bunches, but still. Kuzma's 9 points, leading the team. Kispert's got 8 off the bench. I mean, they're shooting 34%. They're shooting 2 of 15 on threes. It's ugly. Raptors above 50% from the field, 40% from 3. It doesn't really feel like they're out of second gear. It's just the Raptors defense has been so good lately. Barnes at half's got 13 points on 6 of 11 shooting. Nice to see. 3 assists, 3 rebounds, a steal and a block. Pirtle doesn't really have to get super involved today, but doing the business on defense. Mitchell, same could be said there, but doing more on offense than he usually does. And this makes Mitchell a good player, man. Like, if he could average like 10 points per game and play this level of defense, that's a player you want on your team. RJ Barrett, 4 of 7 with 9 points. Yeah, nobody really having to do anything spectacular here. We're just mowing through this game. Abaji's got 2 steals, 5 points. We like that. Probably should have a rebound if he's played 12 minutes, but it's okay. Brown is playing well again. He's got 7 points off the bench, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 steals. Nice to see as well. Robinson didn't do much. Shed, it was okay. Walter, 0-4. I wish we had a bit more from him. I don't know why Boucher doesn't play a lot, but hey, we haven't needed it today. They're bad. Wizards are really bad. And we should absolutely win this game. And we are. We are winning this game. 15 first half turnovers for the Wizards. We have 22 points off turnovers. They have 4. And we're up by 19. How about that? That's really where the differential is coming from, I suppose. They are on pace for 30 turnovers. That's like close to the record the modern record we set like a month ago. This is like a cardio session. Just don't get hurt. Yeah. Could be his fit in New Orleans. I like Ingram. He's a great player. Yeah, I don't think the fit is like seamless for Toronto, but like I think that type of player is the type of player the team needs. And I don't want to trade a first or anything, but if it's like a super discount trade, I think it's worth really investigating for the Raptors. All right, we've done our stats there. Let's go into the Pirtle. I've had some fun with these lately. So last stream, the correct answer was Kyle Anderson. I did not achieve that correct answer because he was listed as a guard forward. I do not consider Kyle Anderson a guard forward, and I kind of forgot he played for the Warriors, but mostly the position, I think, got me. So let's try to do better this one. All right, Atlantic Division. 28-year-old in the Atlantic Division. Okay, this is a good start. We've got a forward, likely / center because of the height, unconfirmed, but we can definitely work with this. 28 years old. Number is less than 25. How old is Jason? Jason Tatum isn't 28 yet, is he? Surely not. He's got to be like 26, 27 maybe. No way he's 28. No way, bro. All right, not Knicks. Raptors, do they have anybody who's 28? Probably not, right? They had a young-ass team. Bruce Brown's probably like... No, Bruce Brown's probably like... I think around there, but he's not 6'9" plus. Do we have a bit of a wild card here with like Gershon Yabusele? Because he's a forward / center. I feel like that's a decent guess. I don't know how old he is. Let me try. Oh, he's 29. Tell you what, that was a pretty good guess. So our player has played for Philadelphia in the past, and they are in the Atlantic Division as well. So we have a Net, a Celtic, or a Raptor who has previously played for the 76ers. This is a guard. We have a guard here. We have a big guard, actually, we're dealing with. Oh, it's Ben Simmons. It's Ben Simmons. Yeah, it's Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is our man today. 3 guesses. That's pretty good. We'll take that. I never get a streak, so I don't play these every day. I only play it on days I stream. But it's Ben Simmons. Yeah, as soon as I got that it wasn't a center, that was an easy one. All right. Now what do we do? That usually takes longer. Usually the game is started. I'm like, I still don't know. Anyone get it before me? Not this time. Oh, actually, winner one may have. Oh, no. I think I got it first. Anyways, easy money sniper. Scotty not being in the All-Star is a crime. Well, I actually have up-to-date statistics on Barnes because I did a video on him yesterday. But, like, the efficiency just isn't really good enough to justify being an All-Star. The stats otherwise are. I mean, this efficiency just probably won't really cut it. So let's get it like perfectly. There we go. Yeah, true shooting at 54%. That's not good. These are really good stats for sure. 28 and almost 7. But Raptors record, the efficiency, that's not going to be an all-star, is it? Unfortunately. I wouldn't rule out maybe as an injury reserve, but I don't think he's going to get him. He is playing like a fantastic defender this year, though. You're right. He's been a fantastic defender this year. It's just not enough to push him into the all-star game. We got to be honest, you know? But he's been great. Another round. You can't play more than one round of Pirtle. It's just the daily thing you do. You only get one per day. I wish you could go back and play like previous days because that would be fun, but you can't do that as far as I'm aware. You can play previous days. If you can, let me know. And I will, I'll happily do it. You can if you set the date on your phone to a past date. Okay. Well, let me know if I can do it on the computer, on my laptop here, because then I will. But I don't think I can. Baker or Franz over Scotty this year. Mobley, because Cleveland will probably get 2 All-Stars because they're Ricky. Yeah, Barnes won't get in this year. You can play future ones, too. Interesting. So I could play one ahead and then come on stream and get it second try. Maybe that's how I got my one I got second try. Finally, the NBA PA bought this game. What a great idea this was from the makers. Yeah, well, first try wouldn't be believable because I always start with Mikal Bridges. I like to start with a 27, 28-year-old forward who's about 6'6", 6'7", just nice in the middle type of guy. Yeah, I don't see anything on here that lets me switch dates, so it's just the one per day type of thing. I did hit my door shot today. I think we gotta consider it a 3 more than a free throw, but I nailed it today. Absolute swish today. No, a door open as well. Tough. Is this an NBA Wordle? Yeah. That's why it's called Pirtle. It sounds like Wordle. That's exactly what it is. God, does Wordle still exist? I haven't played a Wordle in a long time. There used to be so many of these, man. There's still a Wordle. Yeah, I really don't want. I just opened it. I don't want to play it. Yep, door shots are back to 33.3%. 13 of 39. Remember, guys, hit that like button if you are enjoying. Subscribe for more content like it. Video will be out tomorrow. We'll talk about the trade rumors surrounding the Raptors, which include Andrew Wiggins and Brandon Ingram. And Friday, the Raptors play the Bulls. I'm at the game. So if you see me at the game and you're at the game, say what's up. I won't bite. Not that hard. Sunday, I have a dinner I have to be at. Won't be at the game. I won't be streaming for that one, unfortunately. So tomorrow will be the last piece of content until Tuesday. Because weekends, I got to chill. Monday, I'm at work all day. Tuesday, we have a stream. So, sorry, this is the wrong week. Tuesday stream, Wednesday stream, Thursday video, Friday stream. Wow, we got a lot of games next week. God damn. Only one video next week? Maybe I have to do one this weekend. Well, it's actually trade deadline week, so I will have to do a couple of videos that week, actually, anyways. I'll try to stream. I got to get clearance from work to do it. I will try to stream for trade deadline. It's usually 3 p.m. Eastern time. I will try to stream. Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern time. I will try my best to stream for the trade deadline next week on Thursday. And I'll probably have to do some videos. Yeah, it won't be like a standard week of content next week. It'll be just all over the place. We'll deal with it. We will deal with it. We'll get through it. I still play Wordle every day. Good way to keep your brain sharp along with crossword, stuff like that. I used to play a lot of Sudoku for stuff like that. I got pretty good when I used to take the bus to work, but now I don't. But they are fun. Yeah. 7 more likes to 50. Hit the like button if you enjoy the stream. That's from Nathan Mackay. Hit that like button if you guys are enjoying. Let's get to 50. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I think I do good content. And if you like the Raptors, you love the channel. We're seeing Hornets, Nets, halftime highlights, 53-3. Wow, the Nets might win a game. MSJ, what's going on? I haven't watched since I moved, but glad to see this team's winning. They are terrible on paper. Maybe Wiggins could be a fit here. I don't really see it, but rather not see Ingram here. Too much money. That's fair. That's completely fair. Completely fair to say that on Ingram. I can see myself liking an Ingram trade, but I could also see why they would pass. I got to see Vince Carter live at the ACC back in '97. Wow, that must have been fun. That must have been crazy. Well, thank you, Thomas Perry. Appreciate that. I think from respectfully to anybody else grinding out there, look, do your thing. I've been doing this a while. I've practiced and stuff. I don't know. I think I do a pretty good live stream. I think the quality of the visuals and the audio is great. I think the graphics are good. It's up to you to decide if you like me enough, but I think the content's pretty good out here. Microphones, nah, I can't really. Not much better out there. Audio, camera's not that great, but the lighting's good, which makes it look fine. I think it's pretty good. I don't mean to brag or anything. But yeah, again, it's up to you if you like me. Because the person is more important than the quality of the microphone and the visuals. Again, that's on you. Put my necklace on. Ronnie said they think the Raptors will prioritize draft capital over players' deadline. I mean, I would have thought so. There's rumors coming out. I don't know what to think anymore. I kind of hope they prioritize picks, but I don't know. We're having a good time. Thank you, Thomas Perry. Appreciate that. That's what it is. It's good times, good vibes. Even when the Raptors were losing, we had good times. I feel like if Ingram's on a different team, he could be better with better players around him. He could be better, less ball dominant, more off ball as well. Although I'm relying on our coach to figure that out. It's kind of tough. I mean, maybe it is just noise. Oh, Amazing. Thank you. Lovely, thank you. Boom. Oh my God. I've been wanting a drink like this. This is gonna course through my veins. This is gonna be Oh, zero sugar, Dr. Pepper. Oh my God. Feel like Spider-Man 3 when the Venom slowly like courses up his arms. It's like that from the top down. It's coursing through. Dr. Pepper is the second-ranked soda in the U.S. Behind Fanta? No, I'm joking. Obviously, Coke. Interesting. Is this a Coke product or a Pepsi product? I want to say this is Coke product. No, I want to say it's... Huh. Final answer. Pepsi product. Wow, Dr. Pepper is independent. Dr. Pepper does their own thing. They amidst the two Goliaths of the industry, Dr. Pepper survives independent. That's how good Dr. Pepper is. Jolt Cola, I'm not old enough for Jolt Cola, but I'm aware of what it is. Dr. Pepper has had distribution deals with Coke and Pepsi in the past, but it is not one of their products. That's incredible. Isn't that incredible? This is what I needed right now. Yeah, the game has begun. No, we haven't missed any points, though. Cool ball hit the line. Cool buzz. Got to watch. Really good defender. Misses free throw there. Coke Zero. I mean, Coke, if I could have one soda the rest of my life, it's Coke Zero. But sometimes you mix in a zero sugar Dr. Pepper, diet mug, diet root beer. I'll go for a zero sugar Barks because that's what's at the Wendy's near my apartment. Zero sugar Fanta. Man, they got Fanta. I'm getting orange Fanta. Every once in a while, I'll dabble with a zero sugar Sprite as well. Diet A&W root beer is good too. I get my girlfriend loves the diet A&W. My fiance, my bad. 57-39 here. Pirtle out to Abaji. Now Mitchell. Pirtle with the right. Gets the floater to go off the bounce. Cook had that Oreo zero sugar. The zero sugar Oreo Coke, which is pretty good too. Nice mix up. Not my favorite though. They do cherry Coke Zero now too, which is good. Yeah, a lot of options. Abaji, corner three is good. Did we ever do that meet and greet in Gary, Indiana? We did not. We did not. I went to Chicago earlier this year, and from being in Chicago, I realized I don't want to go to Gary, Indiana anymore. Once you venture out of the downtown area, it's scary, and Gary's even worse. Pop Shop Black Cherry. Never heard of that. Did I see Abaji is a long-term piece? Do I see Abaji as a long-term piece for the Raptors? Yes. Oh, my God. We don't have nearly enough players who play defense and shoot threes. He plays defense well, shoots threes well. Keep this man. Keep this man. That is like a perfect off-ball guy. That's the role player you want. And other teams are looking at him apparently. Please don't trade this man. Three and D piece for sure. You gotta have that. Can't believe I grew up afraid of aspartame. They kept trying to convince you aspartame was gonna kill you. Listen, you're probably better off not drinking soda, but you gotta have some vices out here. This can't be worse than normal soda. It's like 300 calories from these bottles. John Wolf is a great video on why aspartame is as bad as they say. Yeah, everything I've seen is that we grew up like living in fear of aspartame, and then we actually kind of learned like, hey, it's actually fine. Like I said last time we had this conversation, everything is bad for you. Everything. So just have the stuff that's less bad for you, I guess. Is why should a real basketball team? It doesn't look like it, to be honest. Wow, what a photo, the kid dunking. Oh, the flex? You guys remember when I got on Tangerine Fan Angle that one time? I'm a 50% shooter on Tangerine Fan Angle. First time we tried, I remember like it was like the first game of the season. I was like, our goal this season is to get on Tangerine Fan Angle. And then first stream we got on. I got on. And then second time, I did like a few weeks later to do it again. And they fully saw my post, interacted with it. I'm like, oh, we were getting on again. And I wasn't put on. And from that point, I knew that I wasn't getting on again because that season, because they just didn't want to put me on again. But I got on that one time, which is really cool. I'd probably do it again, though. Yeah, Adam Whitson, he comes in with the gems. He does. You tried to get on Tangerine Fan Angle, the game that Boston came into buzzer beer. Damn. That game would have sucked. I mean, it would have been a fun game to be at, but man, to go down like that. To be fair, I had like a big advantage because when I post like my Tangerine Fan Angle post, I can just tell you guys to like and retweet it so they see it. Mitchell to the rim. He's getting a lot more comfortable on offense lately. 64-39, 25-point game. Yeah, it could have been the one we lost by 54. That's true. Koulibaly. Pirtle lobbed up to Barnes. Ooh, throws it down. Jakob Pirtle put a perfect spot on that lob, and the Raptors lead by 27. 9-0 run. 66-39. What an incredible score. Kuzma, wow. He cares a little bit sometimes. Full court pass by Mitchell. Too strong for Barnes, out of bounds. These Wizards jerseys aren't that bad. Better than last year. Last year, they may have had the worst jerseys in NBA history. Maybe second worst behind the Raptors when they had a green jersey. Maybe third worst probably when the Raptors had a camo jersey. Thank God you haven't done either of those since. Mitchell on ball here for the Raptors. Down low to Pirtle. Now Barnes, fade away. Doesn't get it to go. Oh, my dog. What you doing in here? Oh, she wants the curtains up to look outside. All right, I got you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to come up? You're getting big. Hey, buddy. Here, give me. Oh, come here. She's long. Look how long she looks on camera. Oh my God. You're a big hot dog. Hey, buddy. She's not that big. She's like 45 pounds. Okay. Here, let's go down. Oh, there you go. Boston fans are wild. Half of them are super nice. The other half make you want to fight them. You want my bottle? I need a glass. She wants the plastic bottles to go chew on. Okay, I need to get a glass. I'll be right back, guys. She has denied me the satisfaction of drinking out of the bottle. Take it. Take it. Take it. There she goes. Sorry. Trivia question. If the Raptors get Ace Bailey, will he be allowed to wear the number 6 as his retired number, Maple Leaf number 6? For wait for it, Ace. Sorry, what? What are you saying? 6-0 run here for the Wizards. Let's calm down a bit. 7-0 run? No, 8-0 run. Still up by 19. If the Raptors get Ace Bailey, will he be allowed to wear the number 6 as it is a retired number, Maple Leaf number 6 for wait for it, Ace Bailey? What are we talking about? Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey twice. Why are you in here, man? I want to close the door. An amazing beef stew with homemade biscuits tonight. Wow. Homemade biscuits. That'd be good. Are you want to leave? Here, leave. Go. Beef stew. Like with beef stews done really right, it's really good. But I'm not a big fan of stews. Are we saying the number 6 is retired by the Leafs or honored by the Leafs because they don't retire numbers? Oh, number 6 is retired by a Maple Leafs player named Ace Bailey. There was a Maple Leafs player named Ace Bailey who has his jersey retired. Okay, that's why I was confused. And he wears number 6. Does Ace Bailey wear number 6? That'd be funny. He wears number 4. Okay, yeah, I knew that. But Barnes wears number 4, so maybe he wears number 6 to honor the late Ace Bailey. Maple Leafs don't retire jerseys though. They honor them because there's too many fucking players in their history. You know what I got to learn to make? I really want to learn to make chili, like, really well. Isn't number 6 retired throughout the NBA for Bill Russell? Is it league-wide? Or was it just like the patch that year? Oh, it is. It is retired league-wide. Okay. Okay. With complete respect to Bill Russell. Complete respect. I don't think they should have retired his jersey league-wide. But, yeah, so I guess he can't wear number 6 anyways. Damn, no Raptors player will ever rock the 6 in the 6 again. Corey Joe will be the last one that I remember. Maybe somebody else did, but I've got a Corey Joe number 6 jersey. It's in my closet somewhere. I guess if you win 13 championships, they might retire your jersey league-wide. 13. Was it 13 or 11? It's 11. 11 chips in 13 years. That's what it is. Yeah, it would have been nice to see him, for sure. I never saw Michael Jordan play. But guess what? I get to see the GOAT play. Pirtle, top of the key, down to Jamal Shed, off the glass. Nice play there by Pirtle, the so-called connector. Showing the connection there. Koulibaly, and he steps out of bounds. Turned over, Raptors ball once again. I see Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan want to retire as Raptors. That'd be nice. They'll sign one-day contracts. Bruce Brown for 3. Knocks down. Bruce Brown have another solid game here. Raptors up 71-47. Russell versus Wilt was so much fun. I can't imagine watching Wilt live. That's a guy, if I could go back and watch anybody play live, I'd want to see Wilt. In that year, he averaged 50 points. Like, just ridiculous. And I'd want to go back and watch the 100-point game and film it just so there's actual evidence of it. Inbound to Kispert for 3. Doesn't go. If you guys are enjoying, make sure you do hit the like button. Reminder, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Brown to Pirtle with the right, doesn't go. Rebound to JV. Out come the Wizards again. Poole for 3. No good. You should do a report of one-day contracts in NBA history. Yeah, I wonder who started that thing. Brown to Abaji. It's kind of a weird thing, isn't it? Like, who cares who you retire as, really? Excuse me. Thomas Berry, of course you loved watching the Nick Killer, Reggie Miller. Sorry, if anybody's unaware, when you sign a one-day contract, you don't play. It's a ceremonial thing. You don't play. You don't show up and play one game. Like, one-day contract is for show. It doesn't mean anything. One-day contracts do not exist in the NBA. You cannot sign a player to a actual, like, one-day contract. It's not a real thing. It's a fake thing. They don't lace up, no. Mitchell for 3. Back to a 24-point game, 74-50. Could you imagine? No, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Abaji got the steal there. Was he fouled in transition? Is that a take foul? Will be a take foul there. Give Bronny a one-day contract. Well, Bronny's got the guaranteed. Could you imagine like one day you just have like a big game and like play? I don't know what the situation, but you'd have to have a roster spot open too. Sign like Dwight Howard out of retirement or something. I don't know. Sign Michael Jordan for one game. Vince a one day. Vince didn't retire Raptor because, you know, he quit on the team and fucked them for a decade. Yeah, I saw Bronny with the 90210 stat line. 9 minutes, 0 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and then like 0 steals or something. 90210. That's fucking funny. Oh, Vince went in as a Raptor though. Yeah, he did do that. As a Raptors Hall of Famer, which he only did because nobody else would have him. What did he do? Going as a net? Tell ya, if he wanted to chip with the Nets, he would have gone in as a Brooklyn Net in the Hall of Fame. Would have been a Raptor. He had no other choice. Who else was he going to win as? Right? We're all he got. I mean, he did get his jersey retired by the Nets, but anyways, I don't want to reopen this. I don't want to get into this. I've said my piece on Vince. 78-52 Raptors. .327 to go in the third. Kind of a boring game. We're just crushing it, man. Dennis Schroeder ain't signing a one day anywhere. Come on. Kispert at the elbow, defended by Mitchell. Now Koulibaly. That's Champagny, sorry. Out to Kispert, and Carrington catches a grenade, but it's a shot clock violation. I don't know what to take away from this game. Raps are playing great, but the Wizards are a borderline G team. Yeah, the fact that we've come into a game like this and just controlled, dominated from start to now, like hopefully start to finish, we weren't doing that earlier in the year. Like we've come in and taken care of business. We've suffocated them. They haven't been able to score consistently all night. We're humming on offense. That's what you got to take away from this game here. The Raptors are comfortable, which doesn't happen a lot. Wizards changing to the Generals for the rest of the season. The Washington Generals. Change to the Go-Go. Mitchell turns it over. What are you doing, man? Yeah, the defense has got a lot better. So what I'm not... Okay, I'm going to sound like such a hater here. The adjustments have been great that they've made defensively in this stretch. The offense still isn't very good, but the defense has been amazing last couple weeks. The adjustments have been great. It should not have taken 42 games to make those adjustments. A lot of them should have been figured out before the season started. Adjustment's great. Good job figuring it out. Took you long enough. Better late than never. The Leafs and Raptors players should hang out more to build a sports culture that rivals stupid Boston. Do like Celtics and Bruins players hang out? I would seriously doubt that. Stuck with the Bullets. I mean, I get why they wanted to get rid of the violent name, the Bullets, you know? No. It's not. It sounds like a hater, but no. All these things that we realized earlier, it took them way too long to figure out. Wow, Robinson cooked a couple easy layups there. I don't want to get into the coaching fights. I'm enjoying the game. I'm going to continue to enjoy it. It's like when you like triple team Giannis the entire first half and it doesn't work. You get cooked on threes. Then you make an adjustment at halftime. And you do a little bit better because you're not over helping and stuff. Like, oh yeah, good adjustment. But did it take you that long to figure it out? Anyways. Jordan Poole's scoreless and he thinks he's an all-star. He's not scoreless. I mean, look, what is a player? He's 1 of 9. He's 3 points. What is he supposed to say when he's asked? Nah, I shouldn't be an all-star, to be fair. I haven't been good enough. Of course he's going to, back himself. Not a good game for him. That is the Davion Mitchell effect, for sure. Yeah, after the Bulls game, the schedule is problematic. That's a good point, Ronnie. That'll be the true test to see how far they've come. Because, we beat down the Celtics. That was fun, beating them by 13. We've won some tough games in this stretch. We've won some easy games in this stretch. So, when it comes to playing good teams, and we get some of them at home as well, how are we going to look? Is this improvement for real? I don't know. I don't know what to expect, to be honest. This is by far the most consistent roster he's had. The team has had in 2 years. Well, in a week, I don't know if you'll be saying the same. The trade deadline is next week. I cannot picture Brad Marchand and Jason Tatum hanging out. Neither can I. Yeah, Lowry looks unfortunately quite cooked this season. It might be it for Kyle Lowry. I mean, it depends what his desire is. If he still wants to ring hunt and sign a 1 year with a team, be a good vet on the bench. He's still got a role somewhere in the NBA, I think. But yeah, he's definitely cooked as a player. I think Kobe White's out for the Bulls still. I'm pretty sure he's playing today, isn't he? Zach LaVine missed the game. Kobe White is playing today. Right now. LaVine missed today. I don't know if LaVine will be back in time for the Friday game. Without LaVine, we should win. I'm not sure what his injury status is. Zach LaVine will be out for the next few games for personal reasons. So, yeah, no LaVine on Friday. We should win that game. I can see Larry's a coach. Yeah, he'll stay involved. A commentator is interesting as well, actually. Some sort of analyst. I'm sure Sportsnet and TSN are going to be bidding to get him on a panel somewhere. Matt Bonner can do it. Kyle Lowry can do it. Bruce Brown turns it over there. Nope. Barnes recovers. And a foul called. A little bit sloppy with some of the play here. Some of the turnovers I've seen. A little bit of a crash into the fans. I think a drink has been spilt. Can't be worse than Alvin. No, we cannot. Yeah, a red or pink drink has been spilt here. Yeah. Oh, it's wine. It's wine, actually. Sam Mitchell claims Vince Carter called him before he got traded and said he didn't want to leave. Do you believe him? I don't believe a goddamn fucking word comes out of that guy's mouth. Fuck Sam Mitchell. Hate that Canadian broadcasters still give this guy a platform to speak about this fucking team. How much Vince paid him? Haha. No. I have no love for Sam Mitchell. Anytime he's not on a Canadian network, he just shits on the Raptors. Then Sportsnet, TSN, whatever. TSN keep bringing him on, talk about the team. Fuck off, man. Fuck out of here. Yeah, Vince Carter stopped dunking. Stats went up drastically after getting traded as if he wanted to stay. Come on. Get the fuck out of here. No, he did not. 80-58. I ain't got no love for Sam Mitchell, man. Kyle Kuzma puts up the three. Doesn't go. Raptors will, unless Jamal Shed. Nope, doesn't get off time. Raptors up by 22 after three. Let's close in time. Let's bring this one on home. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please hit that like button, support the channel, and subscribe as well if you're new for Raptors streams and videos. Don't go anywhere. All right, we back. Every action Vince Carter took suggested he wanted to get traded. Come on now. Actions speak louder than words. Do they not? Oh, yeah. 48 likes. Come on. Two more. Two more to 50. Hit that like button. Let's get this stream up to 50 likes. From Oscar Peterson could go hard if it wasn't going to get copyrighted. When I had the jazz there, the royalty-free jazz music. All right. Last 12 minutes. Raptors up by 22. Like I said, let's bring it home. The Red Wizards have more turnovers than field goals tonight. Wow. This is not a real basketball team, is it? Oh, cool ball and RJ in a bit of a scuffle there. What happened? How many wins in a row is this now? 5. Pretty good. Should I put in the title or something? How many wins in a row would be? How did this team win 6 games? They beat the Nuggets, I'm pretty sure. I think they beat the Nuggets. They beat the Hawks twice as well. Back when the Hawks were good. Earlier in the year. Forgot the other ones. But they beat the Nuggets, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure Jokic played. Yeah, Jokic had a 3-point triple-double. That's right. RJ in the paint to start off the fourth quarter. Misses in tight. Robinson on the rebound and makes the layup this time. Gas says, thanks for being my family's channel. Keep up with the Raps. Well, thank you for making my channel the one your family uses to keep up with the rats. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hopefully young kids don't. Well, I swear sometimes. I would rate the streams. I would rate. Well, I do swear a lot. I guess it would have to be rated R, but like probably like PG-13. Videos are absolutely PG, maybe G. Like PG. Streams would probably rate R because I swear a lot. Barrett to Barnes in the paint. Fadeaway 2. Gotta have that. Gotta have that. Kuzma. Oh my God. Whoa. I cannot believe he came down with that. Oh my God. Yo, he took off from so far. How did he dunk that? Right on top of Orlando Robinson. Oh my God. Oh man. Wow. That was cool. That's worth the $10 tickets these guys paid to get in the arena, I think. Number 1 defense in the league past. I thought we were top 7. Number 1 in the past 7. Wow. What if I did 06? What does that mean? Hey, Orlando went up. I mean, Kuzma leapt from so far away. When he jumped, like that split second, I was like, he can't dunk that. Yeah, you got to be in the area to make the play to get dunked on. Rashawn Holmes spinning off Robinson. 22-point game. They're cool. 13 up, but they love it. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you to the Gas family. Shed for 3. Bang. Right from the corner. 25-point game. Carrington lobbed into Holmes and foul called? Foul called against the Raptors. Boucher will never concede he's fouled, but it's always got a question. It's always staying like that after bumping and then backing up, or it's one of those. Chris Boucher has never committed a foul in his life, according to himself. Jordan Poole to Bub Carrington. Now Kuzma. Attacking at Pirtle. Barnes comes for the chase down block. Get that garbage out of here. Other way. Barrett to Barnes. Wide open under the rim. This team sucks. This team is not serious. This team's not for real. They're not a real basketball team. It's 89-62. Wow. No chance this team is going for playing, is there? I don't know, man. Our schedule does get a lot more difficult before the trade deadline. I don't know. I don't know. I hope not. Yeah, Kispert's a solid role player. I think he could land on a good team at some point. I want to see this new Raptors team versus some good teams. Well, you will have your wish Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. We have Bulls Friday, who we should beat. Then we have Clippers, Knicks, and Grizzlies. All at home, but then we have those before the trade deadline. Then after the deadline, we are away at OKC, and then we are away at Houston. Those will be losses. Very likely. But we should beat the Bulls. It'll be tough against the Grizzlies. Sorry, against the Clippers, Knicks, and Grizzlies, but they're all at home, so maybe like get one there. But I don't know, man. They're winning games lately, so maybe they do go and win some games. We have sold the tank a little bit in this stretch, though. So we'll see what the thoughts are from the front office. I hope they do what needs to be done. The Raptors did beat the Celtics in this stretch. Yes. Do I believe this team can make the play-in? Yeah. Like, it's not a lot of competition in the East. They got ways to go still, but like the East sucks, man. They can definitely be a play-in team. It's just, why would they want to be a play-in team? If they buy the deadline, so this will be the strategy. Victor Wembanyama available, bought at the deadline. Zachary Ariza-Shea available, and you don't confirmed own your pick, sell at the deadline. Cooper Flag available, buy the deadline. That would be a hilarious 3-year stretch of trade deadlines. Alvin definitely loving this inefficient Scotty Barnes play. Like, okay, it's fine. He's shooting, 46%, whatever. Mid-range game ain't the future, but it's the present, and that's okay. Foul against Davion Mitchell and Poole. Jordan Poole, I think, still on 3 points tonight. Don't think he's going to go over 24.5, which is what I bet. If he did, I'd be a little upset. Is Barnes a monster in the paint at home? Is he? The biggest home and away monster is Barrett. Barrett's so much better at home this season. Oh, the first one-day contract was Paul Pierce 2017. I don't believe that. Like, is that seriously the first person to do it? That's pretty crazy. Do you and your fans ever do circuit? Yes. Yes, absolutely. We used to do them all the time. Then they're kind of unhealthy, so like we stopped. But we do them semi-frequently. Yes, I love a charcuterie board. Tonya, I never heard of that. Nine minutes to go. We're winding down here. Bulls might want play in. Who knows? Kuzma gets the rebound on the ground there. But I think about RJ being a trade piece, I'm fine with it. Chris Boucher, dude. Keyshawn George didn't even fucking pump fake. He just caught the ball. And Boucher went flying. He caught the ball, and Boucher was flying to try and block it. He just got it, went, okay. And then shot it. Oh, my God. Show me a replay. Boucher just jumped on nothing there. Oh, my God. Looks like it was a bobblehead night or something for the Wizards. I see a bunch of boxes. Hopefully they don't have a surplus because not enough people showed up today. Bottom four all get the same odds at the first pick, don't they? Well, if it's bottom three, anyways. Bottom seed, though, can only go as far as fifth, whereas you can go further if you are not the bottom seed. So it is beneficial to be the bottom seed. Mitchell to Walter. Floater, come on, get one to go, Jacoby. There you go. There you go, boss. 93-67, 26-point game. George to Carrington. Now George, sorry, now, yeah. I was talking about George again. Champagny. Back out to George and Pirtle. Bulldozer. Oh, they called travel, actually. I thought Pirtle got called a foul against him. It's Keyshawn George with the turnover there. Yeah, Poole's had a bad day. He's had a really good season. He has not had a good day. Imagine your kid plays with Wizards. You got to watch the goddamn Wizards every day. Pirtle. Wow. That was way too easy. Pump fake. And walked past the defender there. We might get an early Garrett Temple time. We don't usually get a Garrett Temple zone when we're winning, but we have had lately. We had one late. We had one last week at one of the teams. Did Champagne just do too small right there? You're down 95-69, brother. Did I actually just see that? RJ only has 9 points. I mean, he hasn't needed to do much. Like, we're winning by 26, man. Pirtle's just a good basketball player, you know? RJ's 4 of 9. Like, he's not chucking and missing. He's a team high plus 32. No turnover. 1 turnover, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. It's not his flying best, but it's far from a bad performance. Barnes, 10 of 19 with 24 points. Now, that's what I'm talking about. No threes attempted second half. Well, after today, the Raptors will be 15 and 32. They might be 16 and 32 after the next one. We got to cool a little bit. Pirtle, triple-double watch. I mean, he won't get there, but he's got 12, 8, and 6. That would be pretty special. Raps for real. We won't know until we see them play against the Knicks, Grizzlies, and Clippers at home. 3 games they should probably lose. A win against the Wizards, I mean, I get it. 5 games in a row, 7 of 8, but... Is 7? Yeah, 7 of 8, but... Not prepared to say this is for real just yet. How can we look at record-winning seasons if a percentage of teams are trying to lose? What? Oh. There's always been bad teams. And ain't no record being broken this year for wins. David Mitchell's had a good game. He's been playing well lately. As has Brown. Solid game from Shed. Look at that. The Gillette smooth players. What is it? What do you mean smooth players? What does that even mean? Do I think they can make the play? And yeah, it's the East, man. The East sucks. If you try, if you really want to make the play in, you'll make it. No question. Because you'll want it, and a bunch of other teams won't want it. $7:20 to go. I'm bored, man. This game sucks. It's just too easy tonight. Well, weird one to be on this side of it, but yeah. The Wizards suck. Our defense is good. They're not. Are they going to get? They're not going to get to 90 here. LaMelo Ball will be reevaluated in 1 week. Okay. I think he'll still be an all-star. He deserves to be an all-star. It's been an okay watch. It's just kind of dragging at this point. We should have a mercy rule. Ooh. Get Temple in. Get Walter in. Give him some minutes. Wow, Johnny Davis sighting. That I think Johnny Davis is their Garrett Temple. Where it's like if Johnny Davis plays, yeah, this game's over. What a bust indeed. We haven't had a 5-game win streak since 2022. We might make it 6 on Friday as well. And I'm gonna be there to see it if it happens. I'll be there. We will be there. I'm gonna be at the game. Anybody doesn't know. I will not be in the lower bowl. Here's itchy. All right. Oh boy, Garrett Temple stripping off. 6 minutes, a 6-minute run for him. Getting the hand cream on. How could you possibly put on lotion right before handling a basketball? I think that's so insane. But ladies and gentlemen, 6:15 to go. We're up by so much. It is time. We have entered the Garrett Temple zone here. Chris Boucher fires for 3. Orlando Robinson. So it's Boucher, Shed, Robinson, Temple, and Walter. Hell yeah, baby. Let's get some in here. What section? I will be. I don't know actually what section. I'm in the 300 somewhere. I gotta check my tickets. 114. Unfortunately not lower bowl for me. I've sat lower bowl twice in my life at Raptors games. I've only been to like. How many Raptors games I've been to? Regular season games, I've been to. I've seen them beat Orlando. I've seen them lose to Memphis. I've seen them beat Washington. I think only 3. You sit with the Raptors wags. The ladies of the place. I'll be with mine. I think I've only been to 3 Raptors games in my life. This might be number 4. No. I've been to 4. They've lost 2 of them. I've been to a preseason game as well. Boucher to the rim and foul. Oh, offensive foul called. Kyrie used to train by dribbling with plastic bags on his hands. Why? Like, what could that possibly do to help? That's weird, but okay. You saw the 2022 final Celtics team when they played the Raptors? Been to 1 Raptors games, 3 Celtics games. That's location, geographically makes sense. Give me to 4 games. Johnny Davis drafted over Jalen Williams. That is pretty tragic. You get better grip with plastic bags? How does that make sense? Weston, you got some incredible lore for sure. You have a job to do. Hey. This is worse places to be staffed, I suppose. Sorry, my dog's barking. Not sure why. 99.73. Winding down here. My favorite comedian, Bill Burr. I've seen him perform once. Hey, you can ask about my lore. I talk about myself. It's slippery, giving you a better hand when switching to a real basketball when you deal with plastic bags. Strange, but I won't ever do it. But I'll take your word for it. Got season tickets from game 1. Hey, you deserve more credit. That's incredible. Stuck with him through it all. Makes the championship that much sweeter. I haven't decided what my food will be before the Raptors game. Ain't no way I'm eating at the Raptors. I ain't paying that. Walter, come on, give me a 3. No good there for Walter. Real sports? I don't love real sports. I might go to, I don't know. We'll see. First 3 years of Skydome were brutal. I imagine. Canada just had no idea what basketball was. Put plastic bags on my hand for door shots. But I can't make a shot without shit on my hands. There's no way I'm making it harder. Mr. Bros said, if we trade our bench, I would like the picks to be this year, next year. For sure. Gotta be picks coming up. DeMar's return to Toronto. It was crazy. That would have been a crazy game. Gregory hasn't seen the shot. Well, go watch it. For sure. Abaji inbound to Shed. Winding the game down here. Wizards have 26 turnovers tonight. Yeah, not Jacoby's strongest game, unfortunately. You probably do with a bit more time in the G League, to be honest. Get more consistent reps. But every time he plays in G League, he does really well. So, I don't know. Maybe playing the NBA is still best for him. Walter 3, that's way. I mean, he's way off on these shots, too, which is concerning. These threes, like a lot of them have been way off. Chef Rice is in the building for the shot. I can't even imagine the atmosphere for that. The elation of that. Incredible to have been there. The lucky souls. Different feeling to dominate. No individual really did anything crazy. Yeah, I mean, Barnes had a really good game. Other than that, it's by committee tonight for sure. The floor was shaking. What a moment to watch live. That you just remember that the rest of your life. The feeling. Lucky. I wish I had Game 7 money or luck to get the tickets somehow. I have been to a Leafs playoff game. I got it. My work took me. It was Game 3 against it was Game 2 against Tampa a few years ago. They lost. I think that was a series they won. No, they lost in 7 that year. But I saw Game 2 in which they lost. But not many people have been to a playoff game, so that was fun. I enjoyed a few Diet Cokes with that one, courtesy of my boss at the time. Yeah, I remember. I was out till about 3 a.m. in Toronto. And remembered I had a tea time at 6 a.m. the next morning. I don't know how on earth I made it to that round of golf. And I played pretty well, honestly. I don't know how I did it. But I did it. Three ball there for Abaji from the corner. Nice to see. 102-77. Looks like they will get to 80, the Wizards, but not much past it. Rich says, I was on a first date in Toronto on our way to Second City when she suggested we check out the new basketball starting tonight. Wow. Imagine being able, like, the franchise's first ever game. You're just hanging out on a date and just, hey, want to go check out the new major North American sports league franchise? What a time to be alive. That's a great story, Rich. I'm just happy to see Compton basketball. If this is what our coaching is like in 2020, I feel more optimistic with the development with a lot of people. I agree. Look, if they want to play this level of defense next year, then yeah, this team can win some games for sure. The Continental League team at Varsity Arena or area, whatever, both. I was always outside of those. Those made the 905 look so good. Basketball's come a long way in this country. What is Second City? Improv and sketch comedy theater and bar with nightly shows. It's like a, huh. I never been. Obviously, I don't know what it is, but I've never been. Yeah, I guess they just did what they could with the Sky Dome, but obviously the Scotiabank Arena is much better. You don't want to come to Windsor, but man, a guy with extra bomb pizza. Well, listen, sometimes my road trips take me through Windsor, so if there's bomb pizza afoot, maybe I could be tempted. Thank you, Chef Rice. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for the kind words and the likes and the support today. We got treated to a fun game, I'd say. Gregory, it's a good one, man. One Yorkshire. I'll check it out one day. Some teams have 80 at halftime. Yeah, some teams who play against the Raptors earlier, but not today. Looks like we're going to keep them to 80 if we can get one more stop. Temple for three, no good. Robinson on the putback. He's fouled. Going to go to line. Another blowout loss for the Wizards. Another win for the Raptors. Incredible. Incredible stuff. I worked on cruise ships and was able to catch the Raptors in a bunch of port cities before I joined the ship. It was a time lower bowl for $35 or less in USA. Yeah, if you're in the U.S., nobody gives a shit about the Raptors. You get cheap tickets. That's cool, too. Wow. Following them around. One day I got to do a Raptors road trip for sure. All right, last possession. Can we get one stop just to, like, they stay at 80? Champagny, he ruins it. Lays it in. 82, it'll end. Hopefully dribble this out. Yeah, thumbs up. Gonna dribble this one out. 106-82. Man, oh man. Blowout win from start to finish. They were up 21-4 to start the game. Ends 106-80. The Raptors have won.
Winner, Gagnon.
Wow. The Raptors have won 5 games in a row. They have won 7 of their last 8. Let's talk about how they did it today and how they've done it the last couple weeks in today's post-game show. What's going on out there? My dog. All right, guys. Well, entertaining game for the most part. It got a little bit stale in the late stages because of garbage time being so long, and just this game was really easy for the Raptors. They came into this game as like 6-point favorites. I knew a blowout was potentially on the card, but this made this game look so easy today. It helps that the Wizards are horrific. Like, this is a horrific basketball team, honestly. At the end of the third quarter, I'm not sure if this stayed true for the whole game. Sorry, ignore that. I'm not sure if this stayed true for the whole game, but at the end of the third quarter, the Wizards had more turnovers than field goals made. They end up edging it out just. They finished with 28 made field goals and 27 turnovers. So, yeah, utter domination from the Raptors from start to finish. The biggest thing that has changed in this win streak, like the schedule's gotten lighter for sure, but like winning 7 of 8, the defense has just been so good. The defense has been fantastic. They've made the necessary adjustments defensively, and the Raptors absolutely suffocated this Wizards team from start to finish. Yes, the Wizards also suck, but the defense finally getting stops. The offense hasn't had to be anything special, and it was good today. But defense is how the Raptors have been winning all these games as of late. We'll dive into it a little bit more in just a sec. Reminder, hit that like button if you enjoy the content. Hit that like button for another Raptors win here. And subscribe for more Raptors content like this, like you're seeing right now. We'll have conversations and other forms of content about whether or not winning is right for this team. But, as I said in the last one, The players are there to win. The coaches are there to win. So, they played a good game, and we'll comment on the quality of the product. It was really win by committee today. Pretty impressively, the Raptors have 8 players who will finish in double digits for points. Barnes, the leader, 24 points on 10 of 19 shooting. Got his today, absolutely. No three-pointers attempted in the second half. It was just sticking to what's working for him. Pirtle, massive game, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Mitchell, amazing defense, held Jordan Poole to just 3 points tonight on 1 of 9 shooting. And Poole has had a really good season. You wouldn't know it from this stat line here. So, look, if Mitchell can give you 8 to 10 points and play this defense, that's quite the player. Barrett didn't need to be anything spectacular. 11 points, 5 of 10 shooting. Led the team in plus-minus at plus 33. Abaji, 3 of 7 shooting from 3. Always nice to see. 12 points. Solid game. Bruce Brown, a good game. 10 points off the bench. Orlando Robinson did what he could in his minutes. 10 points. Jamal Shed ends with 10 points. Yeah, just by committee, just kind of like almost casually, we're just consistent on offense. Held the Wizards to just 82 points. And here we are. Solid numbers overall. 48% shooting from the field. 36% shooting from 3, but the Wizards went 39% from the field, 5 of 30 on their 3. So, yeah, you win the turnover battle by 13. You shoot efficiently and play good defense, you're going to win. You're going to win these games. Like 32 points off of their turnovers is just a pretty ridiculous number. So, by committee, the Raptors played a solid game and get over the line. And somebody in chat, I don't know if anyone wants to confirm this, but first 5-game win streak since 2022. And guess what? I mean, more wins could be on the way. Bulls up next on Friday. No Zach LaVine for that one. They'll be favored at home against the Bulls, and I suspect they will win, and I will be in attendance for that game. So we'll see. Then it gets to the nitty-gritty. Then we really learn what this team is. Because, what do we know about, this team this stretch? Orlando dealing with a lot of injuries. We won. Atlanta have been really bad since Jalen Johnson been out. We win both those. And look, I'm not diminishing these games, but we beat the horrible Wizards, a bad Pelicans team, a bad Atlanta team twice, a bad Magic team. You played a good Milwaukee team and got blown out. You beat a really good Celtics team. That's great. Celtics are faltering, but hey, you beat the Celtics by 13. You grinded through a game against the Warriors. That's the run here. Look, I'm not diminishing the win streak. I'm just saying, not the most impressive catalog of wins. I think they'll make it 6 in a row on Friday. Then it gets tough. Then you really learn what this team is capable of. Because you got the Clippers, Knicks, and Grizzlies all at home. But those are the 3 games leading up to the trade deadline. Those will be true tests of what this team is made of and if this is for real. After the deadline, you're away at OKC and Houston, the top 2 teams in the West. Those are going to be tough games. And look, beyond that, the schedule gets more difficult. But, hey, one of the easiest remaining schedules in the NBA remaining for the Raptors. And like I said, these 3 games lead up to the trade deadline. What does the trade deadline look like all of a sudden for the Raptors? Does this win streak instill some newfound belief from the front office? I don't know. I'm not going to waver that it's still quite a ways to go for the Raptors to get back into things here. I'm pleased for them. I'm happy for the guys to win games, but we were 14-32. We're still 5.5 games out of the 10 seed. And even if like the Hawks, Jalen Johnson out for the Hawks will be bad. If the Raptors really want to, and they really want to make the play-in, they can be the 9 seed at least. They're better than the Bulls. They're better than the Hawks. They can win more games than that. They can catch them, even though they're way behind. They can catch them. They can go on and catch them because those teams could consider tanking. Don't think they'll catch the Pistons or Magic. So best case, you're a 9 seed. Best case, you have to win 2 games in a row to make the playoffs and play the Cavaliers, where you'll probably lose in 4 or 5 games. Me personally, that doesn't sound better than going for a draft pick in a really good draft class, but you know what? Props to the guys for sorting things out on the floor. Props to the coaches for sorting things out defensively. It took them long enough, but hey, they finally managed to figure something out here. The team is playing better. The vibes are good. Team must really be enjoying things. Who know if these guys will all be together by the end of next week, or tomorrow will be a week away from the trade deadline, and a lot can change in that time. But for the time being, this group is just clicking right now, and we will continue to see if they can keep on making it out of these games with some wins. So I'm personally not in for the play-in. I agree, in the words of Masai Ujiri, play in for what? But yeah, the Raptors have hit an easy pocket of their schedule and showcased that there is some competency in their winning games. That's refreshing to see, but I hope the front office does take care of business when they need to at that trade deadline. So, what do you make of the game? What do you make of the tank? The possibility of going for a play-in spot? You let me know. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more Raptors content just like this. Unfortunately, we'll be away for the next 2 games. I will be at the game on Friday. I have a dinner. I will miss the game on Sunday. But, hey, tons of great content still coming the way for the rest of the season you do not want to miss out on. We will see you on the next one, whenever that may be. Thank you guys in the chat. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me today. So I have a video coming out tomorrow where I will talk about the trade rumors surrounding Brandon Ingram to the Raptors and Andrew Wiggins to the Raptors. And no streams until Tuesday. I am, like I said, at the game Sunday. I am away for the game at the game Friday, away for the game on Sunday. So no streams until 3 games from now. Hopefully y'all understand. Yeah, but that'll do it. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. That was fun. We had a lot of fun tonight. A lot of great vibes. Good game to watch. I'll miss you on the next one. Don't forget